Mic check, mic check. Hey, yo, salute, yo. You tapped into the fly frequency. Make sure you smash the like button on the way in, y'all. If you're catching this on a replay, please remember to smash the like button. If you're coming in on this live, y'all know the Cash App is going across the bottom of the screen, the PayPal too. And the Super Chats is working. Super Chats always working. Here to talk some boxing. I got a little bit of time, y'all. And so people still talking about this Ryan Garcia making 140 situation, man. It's a lie, man. Ryan ain't making no 140, man. I don't know why people even entertaining that. Come on, man. Ryan is not making 140. If Ryan make 140, man, if Ryan make 140, that's just crazy. I can't even think of him making 140, man. He never made 140 before. I think he made 140 one time when he fought Fortuna. When he fought Fortuna, that was the only time he really made 140. Every other time when he's supposed to fight at 140, he didn't fight at 140. He came in overweight. 143, 144. It was all catch weights. He never made 140, just that one time. Why would I think that? Why would I believe that he gonna make 140 now, years later, after a fight at 147? Come on, man. I mean, people be gassed up, man, off of the last performance that he had, and it wasn't even that great of a performance, man. People trying to say it was a masterclass and all of that. Mario Barrios made it a masterclass because Mario Barrios didn't fight back. He didn't do anything. And he had the he had the worst game plan ever. Goosen had him out there attacking the body. It's diabolical, man. Ryan Garcia looked the way he looked because of Mario Barrios, and we already knew Mario Barrios was trash. Like, why are we acting like Ryan Garcia is up on top of things at 147 now because he beat Mario Barrios, the weakest link of all the champions up there? Just Do was good, yo. Mr. Big Play Bray, I see you in the building. Yo, man, Ryan Garcia is not the best at 147, man. Like, he still ain't get it back with Rolly. He still ain't get it back with Devin. He need to be fighting one of those two guys right there. I wouldn't be all the way mad at him if he wanted to get his get back with Rolly, because Rolly Romero actually beat him. But come on, man. Everybody know the biggest fight in boxing is Devin versus Ryan. So why Ryan? I don't even know why he entertaining all these other options or situations that he talking about. You know, the Shakur Stevenson thing, people tend to say that somebody's not ducking a fight if they're fighting another fight that's a good fight. Come on, man. Like, it don't work like that. You know, like when Frank Martin was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson and he fought Tank later, people try to say he ain't ducked Shakur Stevenson just because he fought Tank. Like, that don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. You know, it don't make sense. You know, he could have knew that he was going to lose to Tank, but would rather fight Tank because it's a bigger money fight. That don't mean he ain't duck Shakur Stevenson. Come on, man. Make it make sense. It gotta make sense, man. And Conor Ben. Conor Ben just announced that he's matter of fact, I'll show you the little clip. Shout out to Mill City.
Conor Ben here, just finished training this morning. It's been a flat out week, but I'm excited to announce I'll be fighting April the 11th, live on Netflix. Co-main event of Fury versus Magmadov against Regis Prograis. Make sure you tune in live on Netflix. Let's have it.
That's all we need to hear from him, man. But y'all heard it, man. He talking about he about to fight Regis Prograis. I'm happy that he fighting somebody else, man, instead of fighting Shakur with a rehydration clause, man. That fight didn't make sense to me either. You know, if you're going to fight him, if Shakur is going to fight him, you know, he might as well embarrass him, you know, show him that he can't beat him, without the rehydration clause, man. If you're gonna fight him, other than that, just leave those dudes alone at 147. You know, I think Shakur need to be focused on 140. Come on, man. You got champions down at 140 that I believe will fight Shakur. I don't think they're gonna duck him. Shakur has been having a problem with fighters ducking him too. You know, we had Pitbull Cruz ducking him, you know, flat out telling him he not gonna fight him. We had Zepeda ducking him at first, but now he done schooled Zepeda. Yeah, I mean, he schooled Zepeda for beat him at his own game, stayed on the inside with him and made that boy look stupid. But uh, you got other champions that's willing to fight you at 140 now, and I believe Shakur can beat all of those guys. So why not go for undisputed now, bro? You could get undisputed at 140. Forget trying to move up to 147 and fight somebody with rehydration clause or whatever. Forget Ryan playing games talking about he gonna come down to 140 because he's not making 140, man. It's gonna be some funny business, man. Ryan talking about he gonna move down to 140 to fight Shakur is some funny business. If y'all believe that he care about getting that belt at 140, man, y'all must be crazy, man. Come on. Ryan is not making 140. He can't do it. Let me see what Just said. He said Ryan Garcia suggested 140 with no clause yesterday on Twitter. He said he wants Shakur belt. So I say let's see it if he's serious. If not, Kura stay at 140 and Ryan can do what he wanted at 147. Yeah, I don't believe that he can make 140, man. I believe he playing games, man. He gonna play games. He gonna try to get Shakur in a situation where Shakur gonna have to make a decision, man. And I just think he playing games, man. He playing games. Ryan know that the biggest fight in boxing right now is not him and Shakur, it's him and Devin. Ryan ducking the rematch. How about that? Y'all want to say that Devin ducking all the time? Ryan is ducking. Why I never hear nobody saying that Ryan is ducking? All this duck talk he be spitting out, bro. All this duck energy he be showing. He putting out all this duck energy trying to fight everybody else except for Devin or Rolly Romero. Like Rolly Romero said, why he ain't call me out? Even Rolly Romero pressing him, but I feel like Rolly Romero kind of being a bully because you won. Why you trying to enforce the rematch and you won? Rolly Romero is ducking too. That's the only reason why he want to fight Ryan because I think he look at Ryan as a lick, you know, an easy fight for him, you know, and he looking at Ryan. He probably looking at Ryan, you know, getting all of this traction and everything. Everybody, all eyes is on Ryan right now. So Rolly Romero, you know, I feel like he jealous of that a little bit. So he want to get him again. But Rolly Romero, he could smell the fear in Ryan. Ryan's scared of Rolly Romero. He don't want to fight that boy again, man. Hey, Rude, what's good, Rude? He said Vada. I don't know what you meant by Vada, but since you mentioned Vada, if Vada is so crooked and they help set Ryan up and all this other stuff, then why is he testing with Vada still? Why is he even testing with Vada? Like he ain't putting up no complaints or nothing about Vada right now. That don't look suspicious to y'all? Come on, man. The boy was cheating the whole time, man. He was cheating the whole time. Hold on. I forgot to even put the link up there, man. I just hopped up here real quick. I wanted to jump on live real quick. I got a little bit of time to talk. There go the link right there. I see Blaze in the building. Salute, yo. And Rude, I know y'all be wanting to hit the link, man. Let me say what's up to a few people in the building. We got Mr. Big Play Bray in the building. We already saw Just in the building. We got Jose. Let me put my glasses on, man. Blaze pound for pound in the building. Rude, mine, yours in the building. Dad's 215 always in the building. Salute, yo. Let me see who else we got. Timmy T88 in the building. Yeah, salute to all y'all, man. The link is there. I don't got my other device ready to pin it and everything. I have it set up in a minute, but yeah, man, I even think Conor Ben versus Regis Prograis is a good fight. I'm kind of intrigued by that fight. I want to see what's going to happen with that. You know, that's a banger right there. If you ask me, you know, Regis ain't gonna be running. That's one thing we know, and we know Conor Ben is a come forward type of guy too. So yeah, I like that fight, man. I see high explosives in that fight, man. Let me see. Holmes Enterprise, salute, yo. He said, whoever win that fight, they are the king. They are the best fighter in boxing. Yeah, that's what they act like, man. Soon as soon as somebody have a good showing or whatever, now nobody can't beat them all of a sudden. Or if somebody have a bad performance, now all of a sudden every fighter can beat them. Every fighter can emulate that style that beat them. Everybody magically have those attributes that just beat him, that he just had problems with. Like Tio, man, he lost to Shakur the way he looked. But I don't think that he loses to Richardson Hitchens like that. If the fight gonna look different, it's gonna be a different fight. Styles make fights. Oh, Rude said I'm on the road. Oh, he said the ship sailed. Yeah, man. Y'all wanna harp on that? Yeah, what's the last thing Devin said? Devin is asking for the fight. Devin's like, what's up with the fight, man? You know? And Bill killed that narrative about, they only asking for 365 testing or whatever. Bill saying the same thing that I was saying in the last live. I said, they need to fight him right now since, he showed proof that he's testing right now. He got tested for the Mario Barrios fight. Then make the fight right now so it's no gap in between. No time for him to microdose or do whatever the people claiming he do, man. We already know he dirty, man. So we ain't putting nothing past him. It's on his jacket. He's a cheater. So yeah, y'all act like it's beyond the possibilities of him cheating again. No, but I think if they make the fight right now, don't give him no time in between and have testing all the way up into the fight. That's all they need. They don't need no 365 testing, testing when he out of competition or none of that. Just make the fight right now. If the fight get made right now, then I feel like that's good enough right there. If they make the fight right now. Let me see what Dad's talking about. He said, how much y'all want to bet Tank fights Gary Russell after the performance he just had? That's the fight they've been promoting right under our nose. Well, the last we heard Tank speak out, he said he want Pitbull next. He was trying to duck Lamont Roach. Because the fix was in on that Lamont Roach versus Pitbull. They gave him the draw, so Tank had an option to say he wanted to fight Pitbull. That's how I look at it, though. Because why you ain't gonna fight Lamont Roach? Why you gonna fight Pitbull again? The man who you beat with one hand. Come on, man. That's it. And I don't even think Tank versus Pitbull is a bigger fight than Tank versus Lamont Roach. That's a bigger fight right there because it's controversy in that fight, man. Come on. Even the casuals know about that, man. They know about the knee and all of that. Yeah, just said he hearing his Pitbull. Yeah. Let me see. Manyo, they said that fight gonna be a war. I just think Regis over the hill. Ben might sleep him. Yeah. FaZe, what's good, bro?
What's good, Brody?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm just trying to point out the fact that Ryan is bull crapping, man. He faking.
Man.
He ain't making no 140, man.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I think he's trying to play games, man. I feel like he trying to play games, man. He gonna have Shakur make 140, man, and then get up in there and try to play games with him, man. Try to play games with that weight on Shakur, man. I don't like a cheater, man. I don't like a cheater. Just do what's good, yo.
What's good with it, though?
Ain't nothing, man. You really think that Ryan can make 140?
I mean, shit, it just remains to be seen. But for me, it's like nobody's forcing you to say the stuff you're saying. You just putting it out there. So it's like treat it the same way we treat anybody else. If you say it, do it. But if you can't, stay at 147 and make one of the biggest, arguably the biggest rematch in boxing with you and Devin. It's simple
Man,
for me. I ain't mad either way. If you really want to try Shakur at 140, by all means do it. But if that's not something you want to do, you got an option. Try to fight Devin. It's a big fight. A
hey,
real good fight for you.
it just looked too fishy to me, man, because first it
Mm-hmm.
was 147 with a rehydration clause, and then
Mm-hmm.
he talking about his pop talking about 144, catch weight.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about
Mm-hmm.
140, like he all over the place with it, man. I wouldn't trust it, man. I don't
Yeah.
trust it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I just say time is sorted out. You know what I'm saying? He talking. Talk is cheap. You can say anything, but what you do is what's really gonna matter. So if he's brave enough to try to make 140 something, I ain't make 140 yet in his career. So they say you could do it. Don't make no excuse when you get your ass cooked. You know what I'm saying? So I just think these dudes trying to see what make the most sense, man. He might feel like he got some advantages, man. He might be brave enough to try it. Shit, he fought Tank with a catch weight and rehydration, right?
Yo,
Yeah, so you could
he
make
said he couldn't. He said
40
he
do it.
couldn't make. He said he couldn't make weight versus Devin at 140. So
Mm-hmm.
Man, he
either he
I
never
remember.
lying or he
I
cheating.
remember.
all his
Uh-huh.
140
I,
pound fights, he missed weight on all his 140-pound fights.
Except for
So
the
how the
yeah,
fuck
there was like
except for the
conflict.
Fortuna John. I checked that one. They both made weight on the Fortuna John.
that was his
Yeah,
first fight there,
it
bro?
wasn't it wasn't 140 though. It was like what is it? What was it? 38? No, it was something stupid. It was
Yeah,
something. Something. I gotta go
they
back
was
and look.
under 140 though, for sure.
Yeah, but it
Mhm.
wasn't a one. But
Mhm.
it wasn't a real. It was something weird.
Yo,
Mhm.
Big Dog Willie was
Yeah.
good, yo.
What's up with it, big dog?
You
What's
all
up,
right?
man? What I'm gonna say
But
about this
look.
shit is, I think Shakur should leave that motherfucker alone. I mean, leave that dude alone. Um, Tell him to go up there and fight. Before he wants to fight me, go fight Devin or go fight the person you lost to. He still got go fight Rolly and then come back to me. He's not
Yeah,
gonna
for
do
sure.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause they're already praising him like he's the second coming of Salvador Sanchez or Roberto Rand. I
Oscar De La
mean,
Hoya
go
and
up there.
shit.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. Go up there and fight one of them. Go up there and fight Rolly.
Rolly
He
No,
got
Mhm.
his
I'm dead
number,
restrained
bro.
serious.
bad.
Rolly
And
got his
see
number,
and see
bro.
what happens then. You beat
Yeah, Rolly
Rolly,
got
you
his
can fight
number.
me.
Yeah, Rolly got his number, bro.
He's scared to fight him. He don't want to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
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 bro, he
he's scared of
scooped his
Rolly.
ass.
Rolly a bully. Rolly
Yeah,
might
but
be
I mean,
Bro, he
Debo in
scooped.
his eyes.
Ryan needed that. Ryan needed that ass whooping because it's that like he's scared to fight him. He always calling somebody else scared. Everybody else ducking him. Talking about Devin don't want to fight him. Shakur don't. Shakur's trying to wait. Nah, go fight Rolly. Rolly's big homie now. Rolly's the bully. Go fight Rolly. Yeah.
Hey,
Mhm.
he don't got no room to call nobody to duck. He ain't taking this fight. Any fight that he fight other than Rolly Romero or Devin Haney is a duck.
I wish that nigga just say like, tell Shakur like, oh, I'm only fighting at 147, and then Shakur could stop, trying to fight the nigga and stay at 140. That'll just clear it all up.
Yeah. Shakur need to leave that man alone.
Yeah,
Because he's not
You
right. He's trying
know
to play
what's
games. And
funny?
not like he's scared of him, but he's trying to play games. And I don't like and he's too shifty, man. I don't his dad be saying different shit. He be saying different shit. His dad be saying crazy shit. He says crazy shit. And just the fact that he got that, man, I don't want him to fight for any WBC nothing. Cause they're gonna try to cheat the shit out of him. I don't want Golden Boy to be in charge of the belt, nothing. Cause they're gonna try to cheat him. So
Hey, the longer he go playing around with all this talk and everything and not making no fight with nobody, he could be getting his cheating in right now, bro. PEDs. It's PED season for him right now, man. Come on, somebody need to make a fight with Ryan Garcia right
right
now.
now.
I'm telling
He
you.
just soon as he got tested, you know what I'm saying? He probably went straight to it. Soon as he
so
got
di-
tested,
so
they
is
tested
he
me already.
so Devin is really so they're not gonna fight? Or what's the deal?
It don't look like it from what I see from Ryan. He ducking.
Yeah, yeah. Ryan
So Ron, he
ain't.
don't even want to fight him. He just like I'm not gonna fight him, basically.
I mean, that's what
What
he
is
acting
it?
See,
like.
the
He
thing
ain't
about this
saying
thing,
it. He ain't
thing about
saying
this,
it,
I don't
but
say this
his
to you, Just Do, and all you guys. This is what I'm saying. Now, if I cheated in the last fight, said a bunch of racist ass shit, and then you gonna still have the nerve to act like you like you can sit there and talk shit and act like you didn't do nothing wrong, man. Man, he don't deserve no fight. I mean, I'm not gonna say like Devin. I think Devin should fight and whoop his ass, but he don't deserve no fight. He don't. Shakur shouldn't give him a fight. He will try to weight bully you, try to cheat again. I just don't trust somebody like that. He had too many. He stepped over the line way too many times for me.
Mm-hmm.
hey, that's the same
Shakur
thing
just
I'm on, man. Because if he get away with, come on, man, that's the same thing I'm on. Because if he cheats, Shakur, the boxing space gonna do the same thing, man. They gonna act like it ain't a big deal. Try to say that some Vada cheated him or something or set him up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
They
man. Ain't
will do
nobody
that. They
trying to
is
hear
gonna
none
do
of
that.
that.
They is
I'll
gonna do
say
that.
this, man. That dude Shakur is thinking about a big fight. The thing about boxing is like you could talk crazy and you'll still get opportunities if you could sell tickets. So I look at it a bit different, right? If he's brave enough, like he been tweeting, to try to go make 140 and challenge Shakur for his belt, do it. Or as tricking him, bring him, Core, his team, they pretty smart, man. They're gonna cross the T's, dot the I's, and then you coming off as selling out
Then you
MSG.
coming off as
No
selling
way.
out NSG. No way.
Don't
Come
let me Brian is still a
on.
ticket
Brian
seller
is
in the
still
sport.
a ticket seller in the sport. Just y'all
Ray
hear the
Davis in
same.
the
Ray
building.
Davis in the building.
What up, man?
What's the deal, right?
What's good? What you got, Ray?
I just gotta say, man, this is ridiculous, right?
Okay.
The redundancy of Devin don't want to fight, Devin don't want to fight, Bill don't want to fight, da 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 da. I'll whip Devin's ass down. All this shit. To turn around and it's nothing, with no knock on Shakur. Shakur is a great fight for him. But at the end of the day, you clearly said when you was fighting Dev and you couldn't make the weight, and you came in at 143, that you couldn't make the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Claimed all this stuff to turn around and say you could make 140 and take another man's belt. Yo, you've been perpetrating and fooling us for too long. Which he's gonna say you've been fooling us for too long. Come on, bro. This dude is really out here lying, chucking and jiving, doing everything in the midst, man. And it's crazy because it proves to me, and I wasn't on this train. I always thought it was an interesting fight. It proved to me that he needed to cheat to beat Dev and take every advantage. Frequent's been speaking on advantages for days. People been trying to get at Frequent for like, you know what I mean? Oh, well, he came in 3 pounds overweight. That's an advantage. No, it ain't. He took the deal. No, he looked for every advantage. And not only failed for one PD, he failed for two. And you know what I mean? We forget about the natural
And they
wound.
swept the other one under the rug.
Right. You know what I mean?
I'll
And
say
he
this, my man seen a picture with Ryan with this shit. I've been telling y'all, that's why I went so hard on him. Like it ain't even a guess whether or not he cheated. My man seen the picture and he was in there with this shit, took a picture with that and some other shit. He was smoking and all types of shit. Dude is, but that's why I like these fights for him. Go down, either one of them could be a dark alley. And I ain't mean to cut you off, right? Whether it's Dad or Core. Humble
exactly.
his ass. You see how T.O. got humble? All that stupid weird shit he was talking. Look at how he was demoralized at the end of the fight. It's two people that I think could do that to Ryan. Devin fighting him on the even playing field. I think he beats him straight like that. And if you go down there fucking with Core at 40, I think he beats you too. Both of those dudes humble his racist cheating ass. If that's what you get me, it's another way to look at it because those guys I really think can beat him. Now somebody else might give him a shot at winning, a Conor Ben or one of these other fighters, but those two dudes, Core and Dad, whichever one, I think they both beat him and
Right.
humble him.
And it's crazy because now he even got the next division calling him down out too, right? You ain't mentioning my
Mhm.
name. Take that easy money. You know what I mean? Shout out to Boots.
Mhm.
Respectfully, Boots
Right.
don't even get these conversations, right?
Mhm.
He letting us know that this dude is fooling the game, bro. He out here really just pulling up on smaller fighters, knowing that he could take advantage of them. I hate the fact they keep saying Devin's a weight bully or whatever. That man did everything he could to make weight, man, and came in there and got disrespected by a man who literally went to the advantage. And I look, I was able to live with it and move on, right? Forget what the fans say. I don't even care. I'm always able to move on from stuff like that. That's 2 years, going on 3 years. You know what I mean? I'm able to keep it pushing, but it's to the point where, yo, you actually you're really coming out with stuff, and you don't even realize you're revealing the truth, bro. And the more we and time goes, you're saying more and more and doing more and more, and that's where the kicker is. Man. That's where these I ain't gonna call them casual fans because that's what they choose to be. But and no shout out, no slight to 2 cents. That's not what I mean. But I'm saying like all these people that have this knowledge of, oh, I'm a boxer, I'm the boxing expert, I'm this, I'm that. Man, listen, man, y'all defended this dude. Y'all claimed that this dude was a person to be reckoned with. After your boy, and I hate to throw this out there, claim that dude was cheating. After your boy stopped a dude that was depleted and said if he on that stuff, he gonna get him. So we knew that there was something there. Duarte, same guy in the same camp, was like, yo, he's on, right? So how many people? It ain't just Devin and Bill that's saying this. This is multiple people. And now he's probably gonna pull out that fight with Shakur because he told him what? Get off your chest. And I want that same VADA testing that Bill want. And what happens? We'll wait and see, right? Shout out to y'all, man. Listen, this is garbage right now. Ryan's a disappointment, bro. And I hate to take his win away. You know what I mean? I really don't, because he shined, right? Regardless if he was doing something or not, he shined. He put on a performance. A lot of people don't like it. Yeah, Barrios is a bum. But regardless, he shined. He showed that there's levels. So I'll respect that. But I won't respect this little panhandling thing he doing and thinking he can take advantage of our eyes right in front of us. That's crazy.
Shit gonna backfire on them, right? Shit gonna backfire.
I mean,
you're gonna tap yourself in the corner. You're gonna play with Corey there. They're gonna beat you.
Only thing I worry about, he has the machine behind him. And that's the only thing I worry about because we already know how boxing be cheating their asses off. So if he has a machine behind him, it's going to be really hard. Because Corey can outbox him for 12 rounds. And they'll be like, oh, do you remember in the 8th round when he hit him? Oh, he won the fight, you know? And I don't trust that shit. I just don't. It's like if they're fighting on an even playing field, they're fighting at, if Shakur went up to 147 and fought him, I'd be all cool with that. But I think Kerr needs to fight everybody at 140, fuck him, fuck Ryan, and then go up there. And honestly, the reason why I don't want Corey to fight him, because I think I want Devin to fight him. That's Devin's food. And that's more of it than anything. And that's why I don't want Kerr to fight him, because I think that Devin should fight him first. And I'm a Shakur fan, but I don't like that fight with Corey. I don't.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
It just shows you what.
FaZe, you was about to say something, FaZe?
Nah, I was saying, the boy. I was about to ask Big Dog Willie if he think that's a good fight between Ryan and Corey, just on the side. I know they probably ain't going to squad, but
I mean, I think it's a good fight. I think it will give Kerr, it will help him. I mean, he'll make money. He'll make his cheese. He'll style on him, but I just don't trust the system. I don't trust the system. It's not. I don't trust Kerr's skills. I don't trust the system. And how he got that WBC fight after getting his ass beat by Rolly of all people. Not saying Rolly, but getting outboxed by Rolly. I don't feel that shit. I don't feel that. I don't trust that shit.
nah, I ain't mad at you. Real with exposure in the chat, you seen?
Yeah. I was trying to wrench him up, but I can't find him on the live joint. I don't know. He must be on the StreamYard thing or something. I don't know. I don't see him on the vertical live or the horizontal.
I don't know if you talked about it. Did you see Conor being in Regis?
Yeah.
They supposed to be fighting
I just played that joint.
150.
Who?
150?
150.
It won't play
Yeah,
now.
I think the contracted weight is 150.
And
I
I
gotta look at my
150.
notes, but I think it's
I
150.
knew Conor Ben couldn't make no damn 147, man.
I think he's easing his way
I've
back
been
down
here,
there.
just finished
That's some
training this
cold-blooded
morning.
shit. That's
It's
some
been a flat
cold-blooded
out
shit.
week, but I'm excited to announce I'll be fighting April the 11th, live on Netflix. Co-main events of Fury versus Magmadov against Regis Prograis. Make sure you tune in live on Netflix. Let's have it. Come on.
You know what's crazy about that? It's not him fighting at 150. It's the fact that
Mm-hmm.
already knew Regis Prograis was a weight bully, so y'all called Devin a weight bully, and he got bullied by somebody smarter than him with the same day weight, right? Because he always came in a bigger fighter, so he should have been at 147 a long time ago. Regis should have been there a long time, but he knew there was dogs at 147, so he stayed at 140 and competed there. Now he sees the you know what I mean, he getting older and he needs to take advantage of whatever skill sets he got and move up to a higher weight class where his power might translate. He knows exactly what he's doing. This dude has been pulling the sheep wool over the wolf's clothing, or how you say it, for a long time, and then using that to try to like backtrack, like, yeah, Devin was a big guy. Yeah, no, bro, you knew how big. You've been doing this to fighters for a long time because you have no skills and you was bullying these dudes in that ring. You was able to absorb some of the shots and all that. And as that weight drain finally caught up to you, down you want to be like, yeah, I could fight this guy here. I could do this. I could do that. You ain't calling out nobody at 140, and we didn't hear you call nobody out but 140. You talk crap about Richardson Hitchens, and now you want him to move up because you want that fight. And now you got this fight with Conor Ben, which is crazy because that's another guy who's been lying to us talking about he going to 147, but he gonna take this bag. You know what I mean? Conor Ben gonna win this fight easy, and it's unfortunate because Regis had his opportunity to really show who he was when he could have moved to 147 5 years ago. But I'll land my plane.
Wait, hold on. I thought since Conor Ben just signed the Zuffa boxing, I thought that this fight was going to be on Zuffa boxing with Regis Prograis.
It's on Tyson Fury undercard on Netflix.
Right.
It's in a month.
That's in Riyadh. That's in Riyadh.
I don't know where they fighting at. They fighting it somewhere different. It's not in Saudi Arabia though.
Oh,
that's in a month, so he can. That's an easy fight for him.
You think that's going to be on Zuffa though? He ain't say. He said it was going to be on Netflix though. And we know Ring isn't. Well, if it's Ring, I don't know if it'll still be Zuffa or not.
Yes, they have a deal with Zuffa. Has a deal with Netflix, don't they?
Yeah. So no, this is what happened. If you're a Zuffa, you can actually fight anything Ring or Riyadh related. So you're able to move because it's all under Riyadh season.
Yeah, Blaze. You see the emblem?
The
Ring, my God, man.
The Ring
pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah.
Them shit.
They taking over.
I don't know what KO said right here, but
What he said either. That shit look crazy.
yeah, I think autocorrect got you, KO. You got to retype that. It's messed up the way it was put out there. But Zuffa is on. Yo, Blaze got a point though. He says Zuffa is on Paramount Plus, so it's probably not Zuffa. It's on a ring card probably. On Netflix.
Did you see their roster?
Who roster?
Did you see it? Zuffa.
Yeah, they just signed Usyk and what's the name?
I heard about
they got some fighters, man.
Yeah,
they smashed up some fighters. I ain't saying that it's going. For me, I'll just look at it like this, bro. If you're gonna give me good fights, I'm cool with it. Other than that, it's gonna be bullshit, and we gonna ignore it, right? But if there's gonna be another platform that can provide good boxing matches, good cards, I'm for it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get the dudes paid, you're gonna pay people. It is what it is. I just want to see good fights
Right, right.
and not
Just
the bullshit.
that's what I'm worried. I was worried about the fights and the quality, you know, and I was saying to myself, as long as it don't look like, you know, the production quality of that BLK Prime
Mm-hmm.
fight that I saw, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm good. And in the last Zuffa card,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the production and quality and everything is A1. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I think they
Right.
rolling, you know, they power playing right
Right.
now.
Yeah, all
Right.
their cards been good. Even the first one, which was nobody like a bunch of people that was just like rough around the edges fighters, but then you got the
Dude, getting
second
knocked
tier.
the fuck out, wasn't they?
Yeah, I heard
One
this
that
too,
Mizuki
Blaze. They
card was
signed
getting knocked
Inoue.
out.
Supposedly they was trying to sign Inoue. I don't know if it actually happened, but
Well,
Serap a lot might be over there, bro.
they almost
Who
signed
the
Bam
hell is
Rubber.
the rap a lot?
How close they are to all that.
Inoue, man, Serap, he like to wrap his hands a lot, bro.
Okay, also,
Oh shit. Yeah.
Ufa also in the news about this get a lawsuit with Riyadh season from Frank Warren, a $1 billion lawsuit or something for like stealing his
Yo,
ID or that.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. One
yeah.
billion is diabolical, bro. 1 billion. I thought they was joking when I first heard it. Then I was reading and I'm like, what?
Oh
Yo, a
yeah,
billion,
Queensberry.
billion
What are they
dollars is
claims? I don't
wild,
even know
bro.
what they claims could be though.
They were supposed
Like,
to be a part of it or something, or it's their idea they drawn up. I don't know, something like that. I'm
Like,
not speaking 100%.
did he get cut out? Like, I don't know. I got to read into it some more. But I was basically reading the first, little, as far as the money, and I'm just like, damn. Like, did you get cut out? Did they backdoor you some type of way? I didn't. I got to read into it. I got to read into
KO, what's up? We couldn't read your chat, man. I think autocorrect got you, bro.
Nah, it's all good. What up with everybody, bro?
Salute.
it. What's good with it?
What up with it, Cal?
Chilling, fam. Now these promoters, now they don't like Turkey no more. Now they suing, huh? now y'all see Turkey is exactly who I told y'all he was, huh? Now he taking y'all fighters. He was infiltrating y'all damn companies, seeing how y'all run shit.
Hankering.
You know what I mean? Doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, we love Turkey because Turkey worked directly with the fighters. Y'all still love that shit, promoters?
Hey man, you supposed to be. You don't
Y'all
supposed to
still
hate.
love that?
You supposed to hate the game, bro.
You know what I mean?
Don't hate the player, man. Don't hate Turkey. Hate that Conor Ben did that, bro. Hate that.
Ain't it crazy that the promoters that swore by Turkey the most is the ones that's getting screwed
Nah,
over
it
by
is.
Eddie
It
Hearn
is
swore
though.
by him
It
the
is
most.
funny.
Now he done snatched Conor Ben up. Golden Boy swore by him the most.
Fight.
Now where they gonna be fighting at? They lost their
Hold up, but
zone.
that's not Turkey though. That's Dana White though, right?
Nah, it's Turkey, bro.
Man,
It's Turkey all day.
that's
Turkey all day, bro.
It's TKO. It's a conquer.
Told you boy about Turkey. He loved the sport of boxing. He just want to see the fight. Now he here to take y'all shit over. y'all keep on playing with him. Y'all keep on playing with him. He about to take all y'all shit, boy.
What happened? Is that me only?
I don't know. I think the agent tapped in on somebody.
I don't know who that was. Y'all still hear me though?
Yeah, we hear you. Ray,
right,
you
cool.
still with us, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. I heard it sounded like everybody was cutting out. Well, KO was cutting out a little bit, but if it might have been me, I don't know. Listen, as far as Turkey goes, ain't nothing different than any other fighter, promotion or whatever. And the fighters have the options, right? That's what we wanted. You know what I mean? We wanted the fighters to have some freedom, right? To be who they were, the bosses. Now we upset over it, right? Turkey's not a promoter, so you can't sue him for it. Here's the funny
This my whole thing with that though. You know, when they Eddie Hearn need to step his game up, man. You know, he still ain't get Boots this title shot that he need. You know what I'm saying? He ain't giving Boots the opportunities that he need, and when they don't got the money, they quick to look towards Turkey. You know what I'm saying? For Turkey to make the fight. They happy when that part happened. You know what I'm saying? But when a fighter wanna sign a a one fight deal or whatever that Conor been did. You know, now they pouting about it. It's only one fight, bro. Or 1 year or whatever it was, one fight or 1 year, whatever.
This what I wanted to ask y'all since we in Haney land. If Ryan Garcia fights Shakur Stevenson, is he ducking Devin Haney?
Hell yeah. That's what I was saying before. I don't know if you was here earlier, but any fight that Ryan Garcia take other than Rolly Romero or Devin Haney is a duck, bro.
Yep.
He trying to lead a weight class and fight somebody else. He talking about 140 now. No, dang well he can't make no 140.
So let me ask you
Let me
this.
ask you this.
Hold on. Let me hear what you gonna say, man.
Let me ask you this then. So when Devin Haney was talking about moving up to fight Xander Zayas in a completely different weight class outside of a Ryan Garcia fight, were you saying he was ducking Ryan Garcia?
No, because at that time Ryan Garcia was already ducking him, even though y'all refused to believe that. But Ryan Garcia was going after Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying?
So Devin can have options, but Ryan can't have options.
No, if Ryan Garcia is already saying he's not fighting Devin and making a fight, he made another fight outside of Devin Haney. So he ducked right there. So Devin got to stand still and wait for him to finish fighting Mario Barrios?
Exactly.
I mean, it don't make. Like people want to call that. People just focus on trying to call Devin Haney a duck.
Ryan to stand still. You wanted Ryan Garcia to stand still and wait on Devin Haney to fight Brian Norman Jr.
No, that's not what happened,
Devin
bro.
Haney before Ryan Garcia fought Mario Barrios.
No, that's not what happened, bro.
Fighters, bro.
No, Ryan was lined up to fight Devin Haney.
And I'm just trying
in the beginning.
I'm trying to figure out if Shakur Stevenson is higher on the pound for pound list. If Shakur Stevenson is regarded by most people in boxing to be a better fighter than Devin Haney, he's a 4-division former unified champion. How do you duck Devin
you turning
Haney
the corner too fast on me. You leaving the part that we was talking about at first. You talking about Ryan. You said, well, do Ryan Garcia have to stand still for that? He never had to stand still. The fight was on from the gate. Even when he lost to Rolly Romero said he'll step aside. He think they should still fight. And Devin was down for the fight. Ryan Garcia was not. He said he had a hand injury. He said he had mental health issues. He needed to be out for 6 months or whatever he was saying. Oscar De La Hoya came out and spoke against the fight, said that no rematch is never going to happen and all of that. But Ryan Garcia ain't duck. So then as soon as Devin Haney make a fight, what he's supposed to stand there and wait for Ryan, even though Ryan say he not going to fight him, he ducking. So Devin is looking for a fight.
We already went over this.
How many fighters Devin went through trying to fight after Ryan Garcia ducked?
What killed the fight was Ryan Garcia losing to Rolly Romero. And then Devin Haney started calling out Rolly, and Ryan
that didn't kill the fight, KO, because Rolly Romero agreed to step out the way and said they can still fight.
But Ryan Garcia's hand was hurting. Devin Haney was calling out Rolly, and
okay, you can say that then. Okay, well, you can say that. Say Ryan Garcia's hand was hurting. That's why the fight didn't happen. But Ryan Garcia said he had mental health issues too, right? Oscar De La Hoya came out and said no fight too and spoke out against the fight, right? But he had all of that and supposed to have been out for 6 months. Then magically, I'm saying he okay now when the coast is cleared. Now he about to fight Mario Barrios. Dang, what happened to everybody?
Yo, I was trying to talk, bro.
Why are you trying to talk?
Nobody can hear me. I was talking. Nobody can hear me, bro.
I can hear you. I was telling you to hold on because me and KO was talking and you was like trying to talk over us or whatever. KO left too. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's going on with it.
Respond to what he said, and I had questions for him. So I mean, I could say it out here, right? So do we give that same energy to Gervonta Davis for taking a fight with Jake Paul when he's supposed to do his rematch that you wanted to get back? Do we?
I mean, but I just felt like all of that was trying to get past, that's turning the corner on what he said in the first place. He said Ryan Garcia is supposed to stand in place and wait for Devin. No, it was on from the gate, all the way from when Ryan lost. It still was on because Rolly Romero stepped to the side. Ryan was still there. Ryan faked the hand injury. That's why I say he faked it, because he said he had a hand injury. He faked mental health because he said he was going to be out for like 6 months. And then soon as Devin Haney started shopping for fights and finally sealed the deal with Brian Norman Jr., you know, he magically popped back out the woodworks, you know, with no broken, no hurt hand, no mental health. His mental health is all good now. You know what I'm saying? And now he ready to fight Mario Barrios. Somebody asked him in the interview, you know what I'm saying, they asked him in the interview, why was he fighting Mario Barrios instead of fighting Devin Haney? And his excuse was because Barrios had a belt. But no, Devin got a belt too now.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, that's what I was going to lay.
The duck didn't make it. Was still a duckaroni pizza, like Biz like to say, man.
I know, but I'm glad you said that. And the whole other thing is how you going to even try not to say that this guy was ducking when he always tried to make the fight, right? And Brian had options. Okay, well, he had options. So what? Okay, well, I'll give him that. But guess what? He also had the option to fight Devin. Devin got his title. He made the fight after Devin got the title, right? Because Barrios didn't even want to make that fight. That fight didn't get signed till like December. So that fight was talked about back in September. That fight was they was trying to make that fight. So he had plenty of options and plenty of time to fight Dev. He could have said, "Yo, I'm next for Brian Norman." So why did you? So why did Devin got to stick around, right? And rightfully so. I get the question, but we're not gonna sit there and play. All right, let's kill Devin with the nonsense. The reason why he went to 54 because Brian was already tied up with Barrios, and there was nobody else there willing to fight him. That's why he went to 54. So when we answering all these questions, we got to start asking the questions back.
Hey, FaZe, what's good? You still here, FaZe?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I don't know what. Hey, when I started cooking, everybody just dispersed. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm saying he'll be right back. He had to go take a call for work, but I'm gonna try to get this headset working because I know I sound crazy. I'm driving. I don't want to be on the phone.
No, you sound straight. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm driving. I don't want to be on the phone without the Bluetooth. I mean, either connected to my car or my headset. So I'm gonna come back up when I get this situated because it's crazy right now.
Yeah, well, I just want to say this again, man. I reiterate, any fight that Ryan Garcia take other than Rolly Romero or Devin Haney is a duck. He been ducking the whole time, man. Since he lost even before he lost to Rolly Romero, he was trying to duck, and Devin had to force him into the rematch. You know what I'm saying? He had to threaten to sue him and all of that stuff to try to get him back in it. Turkey Al-Sheikh, got Devin to drop the lawsuit and all of that to make the fight, to get the fight going. I don't know why Turkey didn't just let them go right into the fight, but for whatever reason, Ryan must have wanted to tune up or whatever, or Devin. I don't know who wanted to fight somebody else first, but I know they, was supposed to go into that four-way tournament. Was it might have been a 6-way tournament, but whoever won out of Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia and Devin versus Ramirez was supposed to fight. It was really supposed to have been Ryan Garcia versus Devin. They both got put in with a layup, bro. They both got a layup, but Ryan missed the layup. He dropped the ball. And under normal circumstances, he would have been out. But the person who won said they didn't want to fight Devin. That Ryan, they gave up their spot to Ryan, and Ryan still ducked. And now he talking about ducking again, and people still trying to point the finger at Devin Haney instead of holding his feet to the fire. Hold Ryan feet to the fire. He's the one who's ducking. He talking about he want to fight Shakur Stevenson and Conor Ben and all these other people.
Right. We ain't even gonna worry about that fool. We're getting once we knock some more niggas off the list.
Yeah, man. Conor Ben and Regis Prograde is a good fight, man. That's a dang good fight. I'm happy that fight happened. That's one of the options that got out of the way of Shakur Stevenson or Ryan Garcia, because Shakur don't need to be fighting them. Shakur need to be fighting somebody at 140 who got a belt, unifying in that division, becoming undisputed in that division, showing his greatness like we want to see. And Ryan Garcia, come on, man, you got to stop ducking. You got to fight Devin Haney or Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is the only fight that you can take where it's not going to be considered a duck by me. Dez on your heels, man.
Hey, Hanos clan, what you think? What you think, man?
Flip flop is this shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you.
Hey, Blaze, we get the boots.
Long as you ain't being a flip flopper, man, you can't flip flop, man. You when we see you stop flip flopping, then maybe we consider you, bro. But you keep
brother. I team Hanos, man. Team Haney. Devin Haney.
Blaze, what's good, bro?
Oh man, what's good with y'all?
Ain't
What up,
nothing,
Blaze? I'm back,
no stuff.
though.
We still
What's
holding the
up,
feet
man?
to
Blaze,
Ryan. We
Blaze,
still holding Ryan feet to the fire, man. Holding the
Hey,
Blaze,
fire to Ryan feet.
but
He trying to
see,
run.
Blaze, don't start
look,
talking about my list, man. Don't start talking about
listen,
our list.
We
listen.
gonna have to treat him like Toby. We gonna have to
Hey,
chop his foot off, man, because he keep trying to run.
hey, man, you know what's up with that list? You can keep that list. Just scratch Boo's name off of it, and you can keep that
No,
list.
Boots still on there because if Ryan Garcia keep ducking and Xander act like he want to
Nah,
smoke, Devin might go up there
listen,
and get them 2 belts from Xander, and then he gonna be at 154, and then we can see
listen.
the other people on the list that's at
Flyer,
154 and all of that.
flyer. Look, man, you guys got to start embracing just being the villain, man. Because Ryan is Joker off the Dark Knight, nigga. You feel me? With him with a belt done created chaos. You guys can't win that fight no more.
No, Ryan
Because
is Pee Wee Herman, bro.
listen, man,
That's
I'm
what, when
trying
I
to
look
tell
at
you, I'm
Ryan,
gonna
I see
save you
Pee
some
Wee
trouble.
Herman, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. I ain't part of the Hanos clan, but I be trying to give y'all good advice, man. And I'm trying to tell you, man, you guys ain't gonna be able to win with Ryan because the problem is even if he ducked, y'all they gonna say y'all ducked, y'all gonna be arguing with the ducks,
Hey, we
right?
already
And
see that
then
though. We don't care about the
hold
argument.
up,
We
I
just want to see
know.
the fight.
But what I'm telling you is y'all don't watch it, but I can go to YouTube and pull up Ryan punching on Devin right now. You got it. The only you are in a catch-22. I told
Bro,
y'all Ryan with a belt, bro. Ryan ain't
bro,
fighting
if they,
Shakur.
it's not our
Ryan ain't
fault
fighting.
that they
Listen,
want to ignore the
I
fact that he
know,
cheated.
but
That's
listen
on them,
though.
bro. They
Listen
can do
though.
that all they
Listen.
want.
Listen
Who
though.
is
This
this
is what
guy?
helps me. This is what helps me and my sanity, man, with these boxers, man, because I ain't part of these spin clubs. You feel me? What I'm telling you is with Devin,
The
man.
Hanos clan is
Devin,
organized support, bro. We ain't no fan
Devin,
club.
Devin is stuck between
Organized
a rock
support,
and a
bro.
hard place. Devin can't win this battle. You feel me? Devin
Listen,
can't
No,
win this
bro.
battle.
No,
I
that's
would
what you
say,
believe,
I,
man. That's what you believe.
listen. At the end of the day, Blaze, you have a strong point that you're making, but what we have to understand is, if you're really a boxing aficionado, right? You really have to understand that this guy, like I said, has been pulling he's been pulling the sheep's clothing off in the lamb flock,
But
bro. He's been
but you
doing it
want
for
to
too
know
long, bro.
you want to know what
He's
the
been
problem
doing it
with
for
that
too
is?
long.
No, but listen
That
though, you guys act like there ain't.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He making the shit look better than what it is.
Hey
I
man,
had to let Key tell you, man. Key telling
the
you.
thing you guys is missing on there's more casuals than there are us, brother.
Hey, we don't
And
care about
so,
that,
and
bro.
no, I
When
know, but
when
listen,
people try to make this argument about the
hold up.
casuals and
Wait,
the
flyer,
money, what's the big money fight? We don't care
flyer.
about none of that. We the hardcore boxing fans. We want to see the fight. We don't care how much money they make. We don't care if who get slighted in the negotiations. We just want to see the fight. We just want
Hey,
to see the fight.
hey,
These fighters is rich, man. I'm not about to be out here arguing that they should be fighting Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia is a big money fight for Shakur. Shakur already rich, bro. He already got money. We don't care why we pocket watching him. I don't care about none of that part of it. I don't
but
care
look,
about how much
but
Shakur gonna make if he fight Ryan Garcia. I want to see the get back. I want to see the rematch. I want to see Tank fight Roach. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see him fight Pitbull. I don't care. It's people out there that's going to argue and say the Pitbull fight is bigger. It's a bigger money fight. I don't care about none of the money or none of that. I want to see the fight. I care about the fight. What's going to be the better fight? He beat Pitbull with one hand. Why we want to see him beat Pitbull again? Pitbull should be pushing for that, not Tank. Tank should be trying to
hey,
get his get
flyer.
back. The same thing that we
and get
try to
out the
cook,
way.
the same thing that we try to cook Devin for, and we cooking Ryan Garcia for not getting his get back. It's the same all the way around the board. He's universal. Tank need to be
Flyer.
fighting Roach. He need to be fighting Ryan. Ryan is the one ducking. He talking about fighting all these other people.
I
I
don't know
don't
if
care
y'all can
about
hear
what the
me. I can't hear
casuals think.
anything. I lost all sound, bro. I don't know what's going on here.
Flyer.
I don't
to
care
tap
about
back
the
in again.
casuals and stuff, Blaze. Hey, FaZe, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
I gotta turn the fire down a little bit, man, because
Yeah.
people burn. I'm melting people equipment and stuff. I gotta turn the fire down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold Ryan feet to the fire,
I
and
mean,
it's melting everything. Let me turn the oven down a little bit.
Hey, you know, if Zuffa sent us a
Can
contract,
you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I
say
can
my
hear you
point?
the whole time.
Can I hold up? Can I say
if
my point
Zuffa
real
sent us a
quick?
contract, we'll
All right,
fight
I
Conor
don't want
Ben
to let a
next.
nigga talk.
Yeah, if Zuffa sent
Listen,
us a
Conor
contract, we'll
Ben's
fight Conor
fighting.
Ben next.
Conor Ben's
Hold on,
fighting
both of y'all talking at the same time. Let Blaze get it, FaZe.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I'm just saying, you guys is triggered from this shit, man, and you gotta just calm down for a second. Just let me say my piece real quick. Real talk. Because the problem with you guys forget that DHP created was y'all created a list, put Ryan at the bottom of the list. See, what you were supposed to do was put Ryan at the top of the list, number one, and be like, look, we want him. We want him first for anybody else, but we'll take everybody else after this. And that's the problem that you got with this argument. Then you said right before the fight, the ship has sailed. Because Zavada 365 is you're trying to make him test in a way that ain't no other boxers testing right now. And then say, oh, the ship has sailed and y'all don't want to fight. And then Ryan wins because Ryan winning is totally opposite of him losing. See, if he losing, can't nobody say nothing about Ryan with a rematch. We just say he was bang. He's the, you feel me? But but look, you guys forgot, man. Look, you gotta go shout out to Gary, man. You guys got GHB, man, in Philly, man. You know that's your guy, Fire. Hey, man, he said, man, Ryan got a hold of that ooze.
Hey, I'm glad you said. I'm glad what you
Ryan
said.
done got a hold of that ooze,
Hey, I'm
man, and
glad
he's
you
the
said.
guy
I'm
now.
glad.
He's
I'm
bigger
glad
than
you said
life.
what you said. I'm glad you said what you said. You said, it'd have been different if Ryan lost. Now, the first point that
Yeah,
you
it would have
was
been
making
different.
there about them, the first point that you was making about him putting Ryan at the bottom of the list. You said it with your own argument, which you was just saying, man. Ryan Garcia was fresh coming off of the loss with Rolly Romero, and he was
Hey,
ducking. Hold on, let me cook.
I know he would
Ryan
duck.
got hold on,
I
let me
know
cook.
Ryan
No, let me
ducks,
fin. No,
bro.
let me
Go
cook.
ahead, go ahead. I know he
Ryan
ducked. Go
Garcia
ahead.
was fresh coming off the loss, getting put on his pockets by Rolly Romero, and then Devin made the list. On after that, he made the list at that time. So why would he put Ryan at the top of the list when Ryan was ducking him already? He took a loss, you know what I'm saying? And so they like, all right, this don't look good. It ain't gonna look good if we say we want him first, and he coming off a loss. He already ducking. His company, Oscar De La Hoya, is saying that there no rematch. They'll never rematch him. Why would they put him at the top of the list when he's ducking and all this stuff happened? He took a loss and all of that. He's claiming mental health issues. That's why he was on the bottom of the list, first of all.
Hey,
And
bro,
then,
I know he's a
and then,
duck. I done said he's a duck with y'all, man. That ain't
no,
the point. You
hold
know,
on. Let me finish. Let me
no,
finish burning it
because
down, bro.
we're
No, let
not
me
that
finish.
part in history no
I know
more.
it's
Because
uncomfortable, but you gotta
it
let me
ain't
finish. You said
uncomfortable.
what you said, and I'm just
Go ahead.
responding to what you said.
Go
So
ahead.
so that kills the whole thing about them us. We should have had him on the top of the list and not the bottom of the list. No, because Ryan
No, it
Garcia was
don't.
fresh. He was fresh coming off of L. His confidence was down. He claimed he had mental health issues, and Oscar De La Hoya said no fight. So why would he be at the top of the list? He wouldn't be at the top of the list. That's why he was at the bottom of the list. So he was where he was supposed to be. And so that's
Okay.
why, and they said, and them saying that the ship sailed because Ryan Garcia wasn't in VADA testing. Yeah, in between the fights, Ryan Garcia does what he want to do. And so our concern with that is how long does the benefits that he reaped from PEDs and then getting it out of his system, he's still reaping the benefits from when he was using it. So you don't have, that's the mistake that people be saying. That's why when people say, oh, it was only whatever nanograms or whatever y'all act like it has to be in your system at the time of the fight when you're performing in order to get the benefits. No, this is why these guys use it, and then they get it out of their system because they already got the benefits of keeping their muscle mass or whatever they trying to do with these different PEDs that do different things. So they reap the benefits of it. And the fact is, Devin Team Haney needs to know how long before those benefits that he reaped from using PEDs goes back to normal. So they don't want him cheating out of competition. You know, y'all act like y'all don't care about that part because I think y'all not thinking it all the way through. So, you know, this guy, they want this guy to go back to normal. That's why they're saying the same thing that I was saying too. Now is the time. If Ryan Garcia is in VADA testing right now, right after a fight, that's the time you make a fight immediately after that fight because he just got tested. You know, now will be the time that he would be trying to cheat because he just tested and he know he ain't gonna get tested back to back. So as soon as he get tested, he want to go to the PEDs, microdosing, whatever he trying to do. No, make the fight now, make it right now, and then sign up for VADA testing at the time that you make the fight and leading all the way up to the fight. You don't got to do 365 or none of that stuff. All of the stuff that people trying to, you know, throw in there, the fake narratives that they trying to make fun of or try to give Ryan an out for. No, go make the fight right now. Go into the testing. He doing all this procrastinating and stuff. Who knows what he doing, man? He could be cheating. It's on his jacket, bro.
I agree.
And I
The
saw
good
what
thing
you were
is
saying.
you
I heard
can't
what you were
win,
saying about
bro.
Greggy Cash. Yeah, Greggy Cash is right. I saw that.
The ooze, man. It's
He
the
cheating,
ooze,
bro.
man. It's the ooze, man. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody who's seen the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 would know he got the ooze this time.
Yeah, look,
You feel me? That
look.
they
Mac
created a
Majestic
monster.
said this. Look, he's going to take time off for his hand and cycle again. That was the whole thing, man. He was on there. He had 0 nanograms in his system. Rolly Romero put him on his pockets. So he faked the hand injury and mental health and all of that to give himself enough time to go back on the PEDs and cycle again. And
And it's
then
working.
he made the fight with Mario Barrios. And see, he only
And
had a
it's
short
and
period of
it's
time. That's why he didn't look quite as big as he did when he fought Devin Haney. But it was enough for him to be in there. He had like half of what Ivan Drago had.
man, listen though, Flyer, he's on the ooze now with the WBC belt. They done created a monster. I'm trying to
He
tell
on
you, I've
that
been trying to
clear,
tell y'all.
man.
He A
He
side.
might be on that clear. We never
It's
know.
the clear ooze. Remember? The ooze in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was green. He's in the clear. He got the clear ooze. He got that new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and
Like, you know,
y'all notice he be doing these fake lie detector tests and everything. Whenever they ask him, they always say steroids. We know PEDs not steroids though. It's separate. That's why I never did PEDs. I never he won't say that. He'll say no, I never did steroids. I never did steroids, and they'll put the fake thumb up, like, you know, he telling the truth, man. We know your little schemes and lies and tricks, man. Come on, man. Use a cheat. You cheating.
I mean, but everybody's trying to discount it like he didn't. You feel me? Everybody act like
I don't care what
the
everybody know. We
situation behind
know.
they
The
cheat. I'm
wise
just
people
telling you,
know.
I'm not arguing with these guys. Like I'm telling you, you can't win. One thing about it, DHP shoots themselves in the foot. So even the parts that you write, they done did a bunch of stuff that offsets all of that about how
But
they be
this my
moving.
thing. This my thing though, Blaze. People try to take all these angles and stuff of why Devin should do this and do that, and a lot of times it be about money and stuff. They not worrying about no money, bro. They got bread. They sitting pretty already. You know what I'm saying? They don't need no. They not thinking about, you know, what's the biggest fight and they need it. You know, if they don't get that biggest, they don't, like Shakur was saying, man, he don't need nobody. He really don't need nobody. He don't need Tank.
Yo,
Shakur
you
Hey,
getting
hear me
but
now?
bread already. He getting good money. Yeah,
hold up,
yeah, I hear you.
Pace. Pace, go in, Pace.
All right, yeah. I was
Go ahead.
talking before. I was trying to say to y'all, not to
Oh,
mention
okay.
that you said something about getting off after the Rolly fight and how he looked, right? Think about how he was when he was doing all that commentating, how much bigger he was mass wise when it came to him being on these commentating shows and talking about he was about to do all this fighting. Did he not look like he was like he was like 200 pounds on this show
doing
I
all that
don't know
Ring
about no
Magazine
200,
commentating,
Ray, but they all
bro,
cut
Hey,
weight
look
like
at him
that.
bro,
right
he
Come
was,
here,
on,
looking
bro,
man.
all
he,
vascular and look at him,
That's
man.
AI, man. That's AI. That's
bro,
enhanced.
No, it ain't.
nah,
That
man,
ain't
listen,
AI,
man,
man. He look like Lou Ferrigno
nah,
right
No,
there, bro.
that's
Ryan,
a
bro,
filter.
Ryan,
That's a filter,
listen, you
homie.
That
said
ain't
you
no
don't know about
filter,
him being
bro.
200
Hold on, let me
Nah,
show
pounds.
him
that's
that.
a
That's not
damn
no
filter,
filter.
Hey,
boy.
Go,
That's
This
a
Flair,
this
what's
the
filter,
up?
go,
boy.
original
hold
right
on,
here, bro. This
That's a
the
yo,
filter,
original. It
Blaze,
ain't
man.
no filter.
Blaze, yo, Blaze, check this
What's
out,
up?
right? So
What's
It's
you
AI?
said
original.
that it, but hold on, look, you said that when he was on Ring, he didn't look like that. When he stood next and took those pictures next to Shady McCoy, bro, Shady McCoy is well over 200 pounds. He was much bigger than Shady. His head
Man,
looked like
look,
a
man.
freaking
Hey, Ray, check it out.
yo.
Check
He
it
had
out.
yo, man. Listen, I'm
Check it
telling
out.
you,
Check it
that
out. Check
dude,
it out. Nah,
that
listen
dude
though.
was
But
that.
listen though.
Nah,
Let me
man.
Come
respond.
on,
He
man.
Let
He
me
look
basketball.
like
You
let me
telling
Arnold
me
respond.
Schwarzenegger
Hey,
right there, bro.
hold up. Let me
Look at his
exactly?
respond.
arm, man. Come on.
Let me respond to y'all real quick. Like real talk. I'm not even shooting shots right here. Real quick. Hey
Now I hear
man,
you. That's
we know
crazy.
all of them.
Hey, yo,
We know all of them shrink down at least 20 pounds. At least 20. You feel me? So when you're looking at Ryan, yeah, Ryan's pretty tall, somewhat, because Shady's short. And then he's walking around at like 170,
All right, let's all right. So
170.
you, Blaze, you think he
Let me
making
finish. Flyer,
140?
flyer,
You
flyer. Let
think he
me
making
finish.
140?
Bro, can you, yeah, I'll answer that question, but let me finish, bro. Because you guys, like I told you, you
Go
too
ahead. You
hype
got it.
over this
Go,
shit.
go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? Let me finish the point, bro. Even when I be agreeing with you,
Go
you
ahead.
guys just say me.
Cut the
Damn.
complaining short. You can say it. Go ahead.
Pete. He walks around like that. He cut that weight. Did y'all see how he cut that weight? Go back to the Thursday press conference, bro. He can't even move. He's sitting still. He got his shades on. You feel me? He just saying what he need to say. How to cut that weight. You see, he damn near missed the weight the first time. There was like three things. He had to be a certain weight. What is it? 7 days out, 2 weeks out, and all of that, bro. He struggled cutting that weight to get to 147.
All right.
But
So
then
he gonna make
hold
140.
up, flyer, stop. Flyer, let me finish let me land my plane. He rehydrated with the ooze, homie. He rehydrated with the ooze. You see what I'm saying? And he was in there solid. And so what I'm trying to tell you though is no, he's not squeezing down. I didn't think he was squeezed down to 144. He's not squeezing down to 140. He's pump faking y'all. You crazy. And you see Suleiman dancing in the back when he got that belt. You crazy as hell if you think Ryan's next fight ain't for that WBC at 147 when they literally, you feel me, set them all up to, you feel me, get it. Yeah, you guys is missing, bro. I ain't missing. He
What
gonna
belt?
pump
What
I know
fake
belt
you.
Shakur
I know
everybody,
got?
that.
bro. Hey, listen, man.
We know that happened.
Ryan's next fight is gonna be against somebody don't none of us want to see him fight, bro. I promise you.
It
I've been
can't be
saying
You gonna
Conor
that.
fight?
Ben. It can't be Conor Ben
You
because
gonna
Conor Ben is
No,
taken right
it
now.
listen,
you gonna
no,
fight David Lebanese, bro?
it could be a Ken, it could be anybody. It don't matter, bro. It ain't gonna be nobody you
You gonna
want. We want, I want. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like you can't win this
it's
battle.
gonna be
Ryan's
Luke
A
Campbell.
side now. Ryan's
No,
fucking
he ain't
A
fighting
You
no
side.
bring.
Luke Campbell again.
You guys ain't paying attention to that. That's the part where y'all miss where it be
I
like these
see. I already
matchups.
know. I know that's happening, Blaze.
You see,
I'm
bro,
actually
listen, check this
agreeing with
out.
you on that.
Check this out, though. But the real talk,
I
because
agree
this
with
shouldn't
you.
even be a debate no more. Check this out. Hey, man, Ryan was running around like he already had a title, the way they was positioning him, because how he moves the needle or how they perceive he moves the needle. Obviously, he moves the needle because the business keeps rotating back to him like that. You feel me? But what the fascinating part about Ryan, though, is you got to give Ryan his credit because Ryan has a narrative to where he ain't duck no smoke, even when he be on the ooze. You see what I'm saying? He get on the ooze and fight anybody because even when Tank folded him. He ran around with a sign and begged him for the rematch. So you got to understand, Ryan's got the clear ooze. He got the aura now. You feel me? He got it. You can't do nothing. Like when it comes to the business of boxing, he's the hybrid between the circus. You feel me? And the casual and then real boxing because he really boxed. You see what I'm saying? He got a somewhat level of skill that got him to where he was at and where he's at right now. You feel me? And so people can hate all they want and all of that, but Ryan is in the mix now, and Ryan's going. And like I said, for me, when it come to the business, and like y'all say, the belts don't matter. He's one of the ones that transcends the belt, and I tell you that because he never needed the belt in the first place, and we about to watch it play out. It's about to just be prize fighting boxing. Ryan's gonna fight somebody, and you got to do this for your sanity. My whole thing is, they'll get Ryan. Devin will get him. Somebody will get him. Somebody expose Ryan down the line. But right now, listen, they got at least one fight against a nobody that you feel me, or one fight in which you're gonna see Ryan and when they line them up and they're gonna be like, hey, bro, Ryan's gonna win. It was just like this versus Barrios. I didn't think, like I said, with me, I thought I had Barrios had a chance because, like I said, I really don't know what he looked like without the Austrian and all of that after the Rolly fight. And then you come back and you see that made these type of adjustments, whatever he's on now, whatever he's doing now. You feel me? Nah, this is a different Ryan, a competitive Ryan that'll beat a Barrios or beat a Ken. You feel
It
me?
looked
We
like
don't
the
know.
same Ryan to me, man.
No,
He
he
didn't do
don't.
nothing different.
No, because it's a combination.
Nah,
No. Listen to me. Listen to me. He looks way more sharper as far as how he moves around and delivering his punches. He didn't do much of the silly shell, right? But it don't mean a lot against a Barrios because Barrios wasn't even punching at all. Bro, it was crazy. Barrios did the Ramirez against Devin Haney.
All right,
The
let's
only
break it
difference
down.
is
Did we
Ryan let
see
his
Ryan?
hands
Did we
go.
see Ryan? Did we see Ryan throw that right hand before?
Man, listen, man.
He
Ryan
threw the
threw
right
both his
hand
yeah,
in
hands
the
in both
Devon fight,
fights.
right?
Listen,
he
Ryan
yeah, and
throws punches, so
yeah,
Did we
that's
see?
not
Did
the
we
that's
see
not the
Ryan
point.
do the silly shell before? Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he
what
did
I'm
that in the
saying.
Barrios fight too. He did
Not
all the
as
same
not as
stuff.
not as mad as it
He
not as
just
mad
didn't
as
throw
it
the left hook.
was. Like I said, the thing is Barrios didn't throw no punches. So
And
you
when
feel me? That's
Barrios
what it
did
looked
throw a
like.
punch, he did the silly shell, bro. We saw him do it. All right,
We always do the silly
you
shell.
said he ain't do it that much, but what did we see Barrios do? Barrios ain't
But
really
but
fight back, so
what
he
I'm
ain't need to do
that's
it. He shouldn't have did it
and
that one time, bro.
guess what, Flyer? The next can he fight, he gonna be able to do the silly shell and do everything he want to do anyways.
No, why he got to
That's the
fight a
point I'm trying to
can
make.
though?
He's gonna no,
that's what
it's
he going
not that
because
he.
that's how
I'm
Oscar gonna
listen,
move
Flyer. Check this out. Check this out, Flyer. I'm not pushing for this. I'm telling you what I'm peeping to play. I peep the play. Some of us peep the play. Some of us are trying to warn
him.
y'all, like,
Yeah,
hey,
So
bro,
you saying Ryan
if
going
Ryan
duck?
gets a belt, Brian's ducking everybody, bro, and it don't matter to Brian and the casuals because you feel me. Everybody's gonna watch this shit. We gonna watch this shit. We gonna hope he lose. We gonna have a kid and be like, I see something. There's some
he gonna
weaknesses in
move a
Ryan's
certain way.
game. You feel me? He about to fight somebody that he's the favorite in Vegas. That's what's about to happen. He
Yeah,
ain't fighting nobody for
he gonna
real. He
move
ain't
sideways.
unifying. You see what I'm saying?
He
He
gonna
ain't
move
doing nothing
sideways.
and everything. Like if y'all ain't paying
He gonna
attention
move
to
more
that,
sideways than Rolly, bro.
he just gonna
Fat,
call
He gonna
fat
everybody
really
out. And then
Mac Majestic. He did a whole 360, man.
but that's what A side
without
do.
without the testing.
That's what A side do. And so when you peep that, it'd be like, that's why I just be fucking with y'all, man, because it just be
No, we
like I
talking
see it
about in the
coming.
ring, Blaze. We saw
Thank
Ryan
Father, what
Garcia
up?
do a whole 360.
I know he does that. The silly
No
shell is
testing.
he turns his back to his opponent. That's why we call it the silly shell. That's the analysis that we give on him. Like Ryan's not that good. We know that Ryan's not that good. That's why it's like, hey, Barrios literally, it wasn't even that Barrios wasn't bad. It was like Barrios literally wasn't even punching. But the only thing I can say about that is that Ryan on the clear ooze knocked him upside his head in the first round and got him out of there in the first 23 seconds. So, that's maybe why he was scared to let his hands go. You see what I'm
But look
saying?
though, Blaze, you can't be elsewhere talking about Ryan had a master class, but then come over here and say he trash and all
Who
that.
Damn.
said
You
who
got to
said he had
stay
a master
consistent with
class?
it,
Hey,
man.
hold up, Flyer. Check this out. I ain't even watched the fight, homie. I've been watching clips and all that. I've never watched that full fight. So I ain't said nobody did no master class. Fails you talking about. You can't kill me on one show talking about that fight. Because
I
I ain't
could have
even
sworn
talked
that
about
was
that
you,
fight.
bro. It
No,
looked
that
like it
wasn't
was you,
me. That
man.
wasn't me. You crazy as hell. No
It was
way.
the
Ain't no master
it
class.
wasn't Blaze, man. It was Blaze
Yeah,
in.
I
It's a
don't know.
different
Yeah.
guy.
I guess if y'all say so, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all missing the point. I said he looks a little bit sharper. I didn't say that was a master class. What I keep
He
telling
did.
y'all every time in the
Listen, he
same breath. I
did.
told y'all that Barrios don't let his then wasn't punching. Like, you feel me? Like one thing about it, them
Barrios,
matchups,
listen.
your opponents, I mean, it's been exposed in these last few fights. Your opponent, you got your opponent, your level of competition do determine like how you look. You take T.O. T.O. looked very good against Barbosa. Barbosa was undefeated too, mind you. You see what I'm saying? And Barbosa's punched on Ramirez before that fight, but Ramirez didn't let his hands go. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, boom, you see somebody and be like, hey, they're not really that good when they're fighting them. You're like, oh, and then you mix it up with the matchup on top of that. Well, who's fighting who as far as their styles. And then you see when the level of competition ain't that good, then you get these blowouts.
Hey,
You
y'all
feel me?
smash the like button, yo. Smash the like
You get
button. I'm
these
missing a few
blowouts,
likes,
you know.
yo. We missing a few.
Unfortunately, it's like Brian Norman Jr. when it's like, hey, when you look at his tape, when you look at who he was fighting, boom, okay, boom. They say, I like the fight that he got the night with Centillan. You feel me? But he took a lot of punches. He got him out of them with them uppercuts. I like the fight when he fighting Cuevas, but we ain't seen him do too much after we don't even know who he is. Nobody can name one fight he fought when it was a banger with him. And then Jin Sasaki was getting knocked out years ago. Years ago, Jin Sasaki was getting knocked out. Oroka knocked him out a few years ago. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you look at his competition and then you look at when he get into the ring and then you see when he fought at Devin. And you see how lopsided those fights is.
Hey, the
You know what I'm
queen said
saying?
it best right here, man. She said Ryan is not good. He has potential, but no. See, Ryan always got potential to be cheating, man. You know what I'm saying? He got potential to be cheating, but he
Bro,
ain't
Ryan
good,
ain't
bro.
that good, bro. Yeah. Like anybody who know that. You feel me? You see what Rolly just did to him?
Never put on a master class. Yo, but that did
All
look
you
like a
gotta do
master
is
class
punch through
because of
him.
what Barrios did, but I feel like Barrios made it a master class.
Barrios
Yup,
literally
Burrows
didn't let
didn't.
his
He didn't
hands
Barrios went
fight.
up
go.
in there and laid an egg, man. He didn't even
He
throw no
didn't
shot.
even he
How
didn't
many times
punch,
did he
bro.
did he punch towards Ryan Garcia head? He just kept punching towards the body, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is
Listen.
Barrios doing? He ain't no body puncher. Like, what is he doing? And then they go
Yeah.
to the corner, and I hear Goosen tell him that, and I said, oh, that's what it is, man. It might have been a sabotage, man, because Goosen is Ryan guy. You know what I'm saying? He probably put him in there. It was probably all an act, man.
That's crazy.
The whole
Let's see
trader stuff
first.
and all that, it was probably all an act, man.
Maybe.
He probably got his money after he went in the back and met up with Ryan. He got paid. Oh
Yeah, that was
man.
crazy, man. That was some weird nonsense. Especially when you got a guy that uses his range well with the jab. That's crazy.
Diabolical.
Yeah, man. And usually he the person that gasses out because he punched so many times, bro. He throws so many punches, bro. That's crazy. It was stupid. It was a crazy
I
weird
mean, the
fight.
Hey,
numbers
Ray
But
look,
I
Davis.
look,
mean,
look,
Ray Davis.
look, the
what
numbers
up?
show you.
What you gonna say if Regis Progress beat Conor Ben?
What I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Regis belonged at 47 a long time ago, like I just did.
I'm
I
gonna
like
say
that.
Regis.
I
I'm
like
gonna
that
say
right
Regis
there.
is a star. Come on up
I like
here.
that
Come
right
on up
there.
here and fight Devin.
Listen,
Come on up
I'm
here.
keeping it
No,
real,
if
man.
it, no,
Regis
look,
avoided.
no, we gonna
No,
take a
go up
page
and
out of their
no.
book. If Regis knock out Conor Ben, we gonna say, oh, Devin, his resume aging well, ain't
Hey, nah. You know
Oh
who I
yeah,
would
yeah,
want. You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
hey.
yeah, 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 yeah. We
You,
could definitely do that.
hey. You know who I would want Regis to fight next if he was to knock out Conor Ben? Boots.
Here we
Boots,
go.
Stop
nigga.
playing, man.
Everybody
Goose
super.
ices him, man. Cut it out.
Boots. He need a
Yo,
name. He need a name. Flyer. He don't got a
everybody
name. We just need.
superhero.
Listen.
Here we
Listen. We
go.
just
Here
need.
go the
You no.
superhero.
See, this
Bring
is
it,
what you
brought
don't
back up.
understand. Listen. Here's my top. I'll tell you my top 5 Black American
Oh my
list. It goes
god,
like
bro.
this: 1 is Boots. 2
That
is
guy
Shakur.
never.
3 is Devin. 4 is Keyshawn. 5 is Abdullah Mason. Tank will be 4, but he's inactive right now. When Tank get back inactive, he'll be 4. But right now he's inactive. See what I'm saying? And so Boots is number
Listen,
1.
man.
So
Listen,
we
man.
just need a
Boots.
name.
What is
Anybody. We need a
Boots?
name.
Tell me what
Look,
he.
T.O.
Listen, and this
T.O.
is no
Just let us
slight.
fight. T.O. should go up there
What
and fight
has
T.O. We just need a
listen?
name.
What has Boots done to be number one besides show us what he has potential of? I'm not
Exactly,
saying that to
Ray.
be
Exactly,
disrespectful.
Ray.
Okay,
Ray.
but so that makes
Ray.
him number
Ray.
one.
We
That
need a
makes him
name,
number
Ray.
one.
Yeah, we need a name. This the no. What I'm trying to
Okay,
tell you is
but why would
he's
you?
one of
And
he's a
then you said
fascinating.
Regis.
Let's check this out. Check this out, right?
That's
Because you're just
crazy,
taking
boy.
rage bait because it's a
Ray
joke.
Davis,
Because
you gotta
Regis
I'm
is
stop it
not.
with the
weak.
boots hate, bro.
Listen, no, Regis is weak. Watch
It's
it
not
out.
Boots
It's
hate.
his
It's
joke.
not
Hold up,
Boots
hold up,
hate.
hold up. Listen to
Let
me.
him talk. Let him talk. Let him
Because
talk. I'm
Devin's on.
listening.
We want Devin because Devin's on the list. But look though, that's not the point that I'm trying to make.
Chevin's on the
The point I'm
list.
trying to make with my list is as far as with Boots, what you see with the eye test, he's a fascinating case because he's literally like the only boxer that I done had in my analysis that done been this far in which I can't get in which you ain't been able to fight nobody this late in his career. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. And so,
So
you see
who do
Virgil
you
and them
paying that up
screaming and
to?
fighting. It's just look, all we need is Virgil, man. If they make the fight tomorrow, then we good. Then we can talk about it. But like it's crazy.
Well,
I
you got
don't know,
Charlo
bro. It's
calling them
weird.
out, man. You got the
No, because
starving
we
Charlo brother
yeah, I
out
hope we
there.
get Charlo. I
He
mean, we
cried.
should get Charlo.
He cried
Charlo's
for a
weak
fight.
though. We can get Charlo out
Hey,
of it in 2 rounds.
they said that he ain't weak for Dev. They said he'll beat Dev up. So why he weak for Boots? And I'm not talking.
Wait,
You
I missed
understand
the
what I'm saying?
conversation. What you saying, Ray?
I'm saying he said that Charlo's weak for Boots. I said, why is he weak for Boots when he not weak for Dev? Like, and I'm not trying to take the skill set to skill set. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is, all of a sudden, we give him. He's a superhero. Charles is a superhero. All these guys are superheroes when it comes to Devin Haney. But when they come around other people, everybody else in the circle, then they're not superheroes. They're just, they're great boxers, or they're great
Man,
champions, or this, and it's a constant. It's a constant, like, okay, we'll elevate them against this guy, but they're great against other people, or they're just decent against other people, or they're just so-so. Bro, we got to stop doing that, man. I done watched this kid get written off multiple times, and he keeps proving them wrong. He actually doing what Bud's doing. Every time you turn around, you know what I mean? Tough fights are going to happen. I don't care about the tough fights. The fact is, he's fighting people, and I'm not mad at Boots
hey,
either. I'm not going to
if
take away. Hold on. To answer freaking question, I'm not taking nothing away from Boots. And the Blaze, you hit the nail on the head. No one's getting in the ring with Boots, and we need him to get in the ring with people. And because
including
we don't have,
Devin, including
because
Devin,
okay,
Oh
that's
no,
fine.
no, no, no,
That's
no, no,
that's
no.
include
fine.
he's on the
That's fine when
Come
it
list.
on, bro.
happens.
Come on,
But
bro.
He's
when
on
it
the
happens,
list.
when it happens,
Y'all try to weaponize
No,
Boots,
yeah,
don't do
bro.
that. Don't do that.
Y'all try to
No,
exactly,
weaponize Boots.
Blaze, Blaze, don't do
he's
exactly,
that.
on the list. So
exactly.
listen to me, y'all.
Say it
You
again.
can't
Blaze,
have a
don't do
list.
that.
It
Look,
don't
you can't have a
matter.
list.
Yo,
You
that's
can't
not.
have a list. No, look, listen to me. You can't have a
What about all
list.
the niggas who
Oh
Say,
fought that
God,
Florida?
hold up. Let me listen. You can't
Hold,
have
hold
a
on.
list,
Let
right?
Blaze talk. Let me have a conversation with Blaze real quick. Go
Come
ahead,
on, look,
Blaze.
and
I've been
then I'm gonna
trying to.
let you. I'm gonna let you flame. Go
Hold on.
ahead.
Let me
Look,
have a
listen to me.
conversation
Listen to
with
me.
Go
This
ahead.
is gonna
Blaze
be
real
very
quick, Ray.
short. This is gonna be very short. This is what y'all don't get. You can't have a list. Have Boots on your list. Say you'll fight Xander Zayas at 154. Xander Zayas come back and say, "Man, listen, man, I got 2 belts over here. I'm trying to get a third one. I'll holler at your daddy if this joint don't fall through. Beat it, right?" So then you will fight at 154, and so Boots is on the list and he's available. So I don't get why you guys got any type of
All right.
excuse for
So,
him not
all right.
fighting
So,
Boots right now.
all right. So
If
let
he's
me
so weak,
let
if
me
he ain't
expose
number
what you're
one, if
saying,
he
Ray.
ain't better than Devin, but you right, he got to get a belt, risk versus reward. Say that part, say all of that, but just
No,
scratch
let
Boots
me
off your
expose. Let
list.
me expose what you're saying
You
right
don't
now.
want to fight Boots.
Let me
Let him.
expose what you're saying right now. Okay. So you harping on the list right now. So let's go to the list. Okay. So the list. We had who we had on the list. We had Tio was on the list, right? First of all, Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero. We're gonna start there because we're gonna start to the beginning of the list, when it first happened. So Ryan losing to Rolly Romero, that messed up the fight for Devin because that was supposed to have been the fight that Turkey was putting together. Ryan dropped the ball, he ducked again, he ain't want to fight after the loss. I can understand that. His self-esteem was down. Okay, so then we went to the list. Who was on the list for who was put on the contract with Devin after that? It was Teofimo Lopez, so he was on there. So the fight was, it was supposed to have been made, but then all of a sudden, Tio did something to get out of it. He purposely did something to get out of it. Then he got
Ran,
back on it again. He did something again and got himself out of it. So he's out of
ran.
the picture. So then who came after that, bro?
Who came next? Let
Who
me
can
hear
hold
it.
on? Let me do a
Who
phase.
came
Who
next,
came
Blaze?
next?
You
Who
talking to
came
me?
next, Blaze?
Are you talking to me?
Who
Hey,
came next
Yeah,
listen.
after
yeah. Hold on.
Teofimo?
We're
Let
talking
Blaze
about
talk, y'all.
we're
No, don't
talking
know.
about
Nobody answer this but
now.
Blaze. Who
Right
came next after that,
now.
bro?
Right now. The
Who
list
came
right
after
now
that, bro?
as
Don't
of
don't come on,
January
answer the question,
29th,
bro. See,
2021.
now you
They
seem
think
like
they
you
think
trying to
people
push a
scared of
This
narrative
Boots.
is
now.
now.
They
You
think
seem
people
like you
Not
scared of
trying to
pushing
push
no
a
Boots.
narrative. I
narrative.
told you I was about to
No, I'm
expose what
trying
you
to
was
tell you.
doing, bro.
You can expose whatever. You can sell your history,
Answer the
like
question
history that
then.
we
Answer
all
the
know.
question. Can you just answer the question so I can finish my cook?
Hey,
Because
is
that's all I needed you to do was that to
Boots is
answer that
number 4
question.
on the list,
Y'all,
right?
y'all
Okay,
the
Hey,
only
Boots
ones
hold
is
on,
scared of
hold on,
Boots.
hold on. Let me get it,
hold on,
Gray.
hold on.
So,
Who's
so
number one? Who? So it's T.O. Or you said who you guys got on there? You guys got
no,
Tank on the
we not
list.
talking.
Don't
No,
y'all got Tank on the list? Is
listen.
Tank
You
higher
trying to
than
dance
Boots?
around? You trying to dance
No,
around,
I'm
bro?
not. I'm
Yes, you
not.
are. Cause I just set it up for you. I gave you the layup and you ain't say it. I gave you the layup, bro, and you missed the layup on purpose. You let the
You
ball go
guys
out of
got
bounds when I
you
passed you the
guys got
ball.
Tank on the list too, though.
Why you going all around, bro? You dancing now.
No,
You
because you
trying to
don't
get
even
off the
hear
point.
yourself about how
I
absurd this
know you
list
trying to
is. Boots,
dance,
go
bro.
ahead, Boots. Boots, go
Yeah,
ahead,
okay,
Boots.
yeah. So you know Boots
Boots.
was on. So don't try to make it seem like Devin maneuvered his way around Boots or nothing like that. Boots was next, and the fight just didn't happen. I'm not gonna say Boots ducked because Boots already made it clear that he was moving to
Mm,
154 by the time he was presented with the fight. And I feel like that's why Turkey Al Sheik, is kind of mad, with Boots or whatever, or disgruntled about putting money up behind him or whatever. I feel like that's part of the reason why he ain't back in the Virgil Ortiz fight. He said he's stepping away from that because he tried to make put Boots in fights with him, in fights with other people where it just didn't work out. So I feel like Turkey Al Sheik, he just disappointed about this. Let's say that he disappointed. So Boots was already in a position where he could have fought Devin. Devin wasn't maneuvering around him. Devin was trying to fight him at 147 for the 2 belts that he had and the ring title, which was the right thing to do. You can't say Devin ducking because he wanted to fight him for the belts as opposed to fighting him without the belts. It don't
And
make
then
sense.
and
So
then
just
so we
take him
gonna
off the
dismiss
list.
that
Just take
right
him off the
there.
list right
and
now.
then
Just take him
So
off the
real
list
quick.
right
so
now.
And
Just
now
take
then
so
him off the
now
list right
so we
now.
gonna hold on. So we gonna dismiss that because Brian Norman Jr. got the fight after that.
Hey,
Now,
so
going to this
so
situation now with the Xander Zayas situation, Devin is at 147. He trying to fight the champions at
hold up,
147.
hold up.
They won't fight him, right?
You
Ryan
leaving out. You
Garcia is
leaving
supposed
out.
to be the fight next.
You
Ryan
leaving out
Garcia is
something.
supposed to be the very next fight. But
You leaving out something, Flyer.
Ryan is ducking right now.
You're leaving out
Devin,
something,
when
Flyer.
Ryan's first talking about ducking or whatever, Devin only mentioned going up to Xander Zayas to 154 because what? What enticed him to even have an idea of doing that?
Flyer, you leaving out one key point though.
No, I'm
You
not
are. You're
leaving out
missing. I'm gonna
nothing.
tell you
This
what you're
the
missing. Look, I'm
reason
gonna tell you.
why
Go ahead. Let you finish.
the reason why Devin even looking at 154 or Xander Zayas is because he got 2 belts. That's the only reason why, because he got 2 belts, and
yeah,
it's an
we ain't moved up
opportunity for
yet.
him to go up there with one fight
Oh,
and become
oh,
a 4 division champion and
oh. Listen,
unified
you sell.
champion up
Listen,
there.
I'm gonna show
That's
you
the
how
only
crazy.
reason why he looking at Xander Zayas. Why he not looking
I'm
at
gonna show you.
why he not looking at Fundora, bro? Why he
I'm
not
gonna
trying to make the fight with Fundora?
listen, man.
Why he
Here's
not
why
trying
y'all.
to make the fight with Josh
Listen,
Taylor?
listen.
It's the
Here's
fact
why
that
you.
Xander Zayas got 2 belts. That's the only reason why. So for
All right.
y'all to try to weaponize Boots and say, "Oh no, Boots is on the list. He need to fight Boots."
let
We know
me.
Boots was on the list.
We
He
Debo.
didn't maneuver
Hold up.
around Boots. Boots
Let
We
was
me.
at
And he
Debo.
147. He
Hold
was
up.
on the
You
list when he
and he
was
going?
at
getting away.
147.
We
And he
Debo.
getting away if he
Man,
get 2 belts.
listen, man. Check this out. You guys.
Oh,
What you
but you
missing?
missing
Here's the
that
part
part.
that
No,
you
you
Does
missing.
he
that's
get
the
no?
problem is
He
you
get
drinking too much of the Kool-Aid on them other channels, man.
No,
You picking up their
no,
talking points
no,
and thinking
no,
that
no,
it's sound and
no.
thinking that it's safe.
I have my own talking. These are my
But when you
talking
come
points. How
over
dare you,
here,
frequent? Hey,
man,
frequent
it's
but
fire,
different,
frequent
man.
fire,
please,
frequent fire. Hold on,
but
hold on, hold on. No,
please,
watch out, watch out, watch out. No, because you're
It's
if he
impinging
different
on
if
over
my
he
here,
integrity.
man.
not,
We see
Hold
it
up,
over
hold
he
up.
here.
You're
We
getting
see
bro.
through
impinging.
it, bro.
Listen,
Hold
man.
up. You're impinging. Hold up,
But
right? You're
he
impinging.
gets in the
Hold up,
way,
right?
Blaze.
Hold on, right? Hold on, right?
I'm
Stop.
listening, but you're
Hold up,
not
real
listening to
quick.
that point.
No, somebody can't impinge upon my integrity and don't think I can get a response. So just hold on, right?
Oh man, that's
Real
crazy.
talk. Listen, right? Hold on. The point that you
I hear
missing
you.
with
We
all of
good.
this, the
Easy.
point because I come up here with my own thoughts. I don't repeat other people's thoughts. I have my own mind. Homie, I can have my own show. I don't just parrot other people. I'm not part of any other clan, homie. These is my thoughts. Now the point that you missing with that is when Boots and Devin were
Uh-huh.
negotiating, that was before the Brian Norman Jr. fight. So then
Yeah,
after the Brian Norman,
absolutely.
hold up, listen. After the Brian Norman Jr. fight, the list is still there. So now you could have had an argument if Devin wasn't checking for 154, like, oh, I ain't going up there or I'm gonna defend my belt at 147. But it's like once Devin checked for at 154 for Xander and Xander turns it down, then right, we ain't talking about what the negotiations between Boots and Devin in the past,
Yo, my bad. Can you
Blaze.
rewind it back a
Devin
little
wants to
bit? My bad.
where
I missed a
No,
Devin
little bit.
can I
My
where
can I
kids
can I
Devin
right here
wants to
bugging me.
can
where Devin wants to fight at 147 and
let me
Boots
talk to
wants to fight
Blaze.
at 154. Now Devin's
Hold
willing to
on.
fight at 154 and Boots is available at 154.
Let me
So
talk
it's
to Blaze.
regardless
No,
if you
see,
say
that's
boots
the
and
Real
if you
thing.
quick,
say
real quick,
belts and all
Fly.
of
Let me
that,
get
it
in,
don't
Fly. Let me
matter
get in, Fly.
because you got him on the
Hold on.
list. Take him off the list and say we'll put him on the list when he get a belt. Otherwise, take him off the
No,
How
we
list.
ain't
why
got to
you
take him
think he
off of
was on
nothing.
the
Hold
list?
on,
He
hold on,
was
hold on,
on
Then
the
hold
your
on, hold
list
on.
is
list.
bogus. Then you're
We ain't
bogus.
got to
You
take
don't
him
want to
off
He was
fight.
nothing.
on the
You don't
list
want to
because he
immediately
was on
Hold,
the
fight
hold
when
list
you
on,
for
hold
already
on.
on the
champion.
Phase chill,
list.
phase chill.
Can I get a word
And
in,
this is
Fly?
bogus.
Hold on, chill. Hold on. Me and him having the conversation still,
Bro,
man.
I'm telling you why Boots is on the list. Boots
Yeah,
is
I know
only
you
on the
know why.
list
I know you know
because
why.
he was
But
the
me and him
lineal
having the
champion,
conversation.
bro.
You can say it after. You can say it after. Me and him finish this
So
conversation.
fight him then. He's on the list. Otherwise,
No,
take him
see
off the
this the
list.
thing. You saying like Devin is willing to move up to 140 54. Devin is not announcing that he's campaigning at 154, bro.
Then I'm
He's
gonna tell
not
him
he's
to be
not announcing
quiet,
that
just like
he's
I'm gonna tell
it's the
Shakur to be
same
quiet
it's
when
the
he
same
asked to fight at
situation. Listen,
147 with a
listen,
rehydration clause.
no,
It's the
listen,
same
bro.
thing to me, bro. I
No,
keep the
it's
same
not the same
energy.
thing. How is that
Yes, it
how is
is. It
having a
is.
how is asking for a rehydration clause when you move up the same thing as not asking for a rehydration
Hey
clause when you move
man,
up?
hey
Please
man.
explain.
Because asking for a rehydration clause moving up is ducking everybody and then going and then willing to fight at 154 and you got somebody on your list and you won't fight them when they're available is just a single duck for we know the reasons why. I'm not
No,
trying to hear this nonsense with y'all.
you not even
Because the
addressing
Nah,
reality
you not
is
even
the
addressing the
reality
elephant in
is
the
no
room,
no
bro.
no
The
no
elephant in the
no no
room
no
is
no no.
the elephant is the rehydration clause, but you doing as
Man,
your
check
best
this
to tip
out.
you doing
Y'all
your
was
best to
willing to
try to
fight
tap dance around that
Keyshawn.
and
Y'all
talk
talked
about
about
somebody
talking
ducking
about
in the
fighting
weight class they in
Keyshawn
and
without a
all of that,
belt,
bro.
but you won't
I,
fight Boots without a belt. Miss
can I
me
say
with that.
I know you
Miss
want
me
to
with
dance
that. That's
past it now
cap.
because no, address
No, what
that,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell you,
Address
Flyer,
that.
you
What we
ain't
talking
you
about?
So
You
address
trying to
what?
can
turn
I help him?
Address
corners
what?
and go
so
to
that's a
different
Can
things
I
and
help
move the
What you
y'all?
want me to
goalposts
address? What
and
you
all
want
of
me to
that.
address? What you want me to
Can I
Address what
help
address?
you
y'all?
just
so
we
so
going hold on, right? Chill, right?
Hold on,
Hey,
let them
everybody
learn. I'm
trying to
gonna
jump in
address
it.
this. Address what you want me to
Chill.
You're
address.
not. You got to cook them, Fly.
Listen,
Cook them.
because you said because you just now I just asked you how is Devin moving up to 154 to fight a champion the same as Shakur moving up to 147 to fight somebody with a rehydration clause. I asked you how was that the same, and you and your
And I
whole
said
answer
they're
you
both
danced
ducks.
around the
I said they're
elephant,
both
which is
ducks.
the rehydration clause, and just talked about him leaving the weight class and the people that he should fight down there. But what
No,
about the
what I'm
rehydration clause, bro?
okay, okay. Look,
What about that
it's
rehydration clause,
different
bro?
degrees of ducks. Just like I told you,
No,
Shakur.
no.
You talking about I'm talking about the
Okay,
rehydration
so
clause. Let me
so
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk, and let me tell you about the rehydration clause because I'm gonna say what I've been saying
go
on
ahead,
this show.
go ahead. Cause you saying a
That
whole lot of stuff that ain't got
rehydration
nothing to do with
clause.
nothing. You
Check
talking
this out.
about
Check this
different
out.
degrees of
Check
ducks
this
and
out.
stuff.
Check this out. That rehydration clause is a weak move when you're champion at 135 and you're champion at 140. And then you're talking about, oh, I fight at 147 with a rehydration clause. That shit's weak. That's
Okay,
why Boots
we
didn't
already
went
agreed to
snatch that
that, but
belt
how
from
was
him.
that the same as come on, how was that the
No, because
same
what I'm trying to
as
say is
Devin
basically
moving up to
saying,
154, bro? I'm just trying to
no,
push you
no.
along
The
a little bit
difference
because you sound
is,
like
the
you trying to
difference
dance around
is,
stuff.
no, the difference is Shakur calling out Devin or calling out Conor Ben when he beat T.O. and with a rehydration clause and saying, I want to make you half dead is the same thing as
You
putting
saying the
somebody
same
on your
thing.
list and
You
then
said
not fighting them because in both occasions, you're not fighting them. You don't want to fight them. You don't really want to fight them guys. So I'm
yo,
saying, so you do stuff so that you don't fight them, and it's the same thing right now. Because like I told you, you negotiating with Boots before Brian Norman is one thing, and then it's after when you like, oh, I'll fight at 154. Oh, but I'm fighting for legacy. It gotta be two belts, and it's Xander Zayas. And when Xander Zayas, the second he said, "Hey, bro, I'm about to go get this third belt, bro." So if that don't work, I might circle back on you. That means Devin's willing to fight at 154. And you know
okay,
who's available to fight at
all right, so you
154?
said that. So
Boots is
let
available to
me
fight at 154.
let me point out
If you don't
how
want to
you
fight him
being
now, just take him
let
off
me
your
point
list,
out how
bro.
you
I
being
don't understand what the
disingenuous right
problem
here.
is.
Let me point
Take
out
him
how
off
you
the
being
list.
disingenuous because
Take him off the list.
we know the reason why Devin is campaigning at 147, right? We
Take
know
Boots
the
off the
reason.
list.
What's the reason why Devin wanted to fight him at 147 instead of 152 is what?
Then take him off your list, bro.
Not that he wasn't not that no, you keep saying things that's irrelevant,
Because no,
bro.
no, 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 no,
Why
no.
he
He
gotta
wanted to
take him
fight.
off
Hold on, he
his
wanted to
list?
hold up, hold up, hold up. He
Why
wanted to
you
fight
want
him
him
for
to
his
take
belts,
him off
right?
the
The
list?
only reason he wanted to fight him was for his belts, right? 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 He had the belt at
No,
147.
no,
That's the only
no. The
reason why.
reason why
That's
that's
the
the
only
reason
reason
why he
why.
did. That's
That's
the
the only
reason
reason
why
why
Devin
Devin wanted
did
to
want to
fight him
fight
though.
him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the reason
right.
why
Because for the belt,
Devin
for the
did want to
belt,
fight
right?
him at
So
147 because of the belts, right?
exactly right. So now that Boots
Okay,
don't got a
so
belt, take him off your
what's the
list.
reason? No, what's the reason why?
What
What's
do
the
you mean
reason why
no?
Devin? He not saying that Boots need a belt in order to beat him. I
Then
mean,
why
in
don't he
order to
fight him
fight
right
him,
now? Then
he's
why don't he
saying
fight right
because
now?
he's
Now
at
you talking in
because he's at
circles.
154.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Yeah, but yeah, so you're
Well, what's
saying
the reason why
that
he want to hop up to
Devin will
150?
only
Is
go
Devin
up for
trying
the
to
belt.
campaign at 154, bro?
Devin will only go up for the belt, right?
Is Devin trying? Yeah, come on, you already know. So I don't know why you trying to play games and act like you don't already know. That's why I said you be.
Take
That's
him
why I
off the
said you be over
list.
on them other channels, sipping
No,
Kool-Aid and
no.
stuff
This is me, homie.
and
Then
rubbing
take him off
shoulders
the
with them, and
list.
then you
This is
come back with
me.
the talking points and you forget where you at sometimes,
No,
bro.
this is me, homie. I've been
Yeah, this
telling
the
y'all about
Hanos clan
Boots.
over here, bro. We ain't
I
going
hear
for none of the
you.
Ain't
faking.
I hear
playing.
you.
We ain't going for none of the
And your
lying.
list
We
is
ain't going
bogus.
for none
Hey,
of the
burn the
Ain't
disingenuous stuff,
list.
playing.
man. We
Look,
get straight
remake
to
the
it, man. We
list.
already
Straight
know what
to
it
it.
is when you come
But
over
look
here,
Hey,
though,
you
bro.
know,
no.
and can
Remake the
I add
list
this
and
in
just put
there?
Ryan's name on it. That's all. That's what y'all should do. Just burn the list and just write
No,
Ryan.
no,
Nah,
because everybody
nah.
on
That's
the
what you
list. Why
should
you
do.
trying to protect everybody?
Why
Hey,
you won't fight
you know what
Boots? That don't
happened,
make
Blaze?
sense. Like I don't
Because
understand
Boots
that.
is
Like
not
what
in
you
the
think?
division
Okay,
that he in,
okay.
and for him to
Then
hop
take
up
him
and
off
fight
the
Boots,
list.
If
for him to
Boots get
leave
Take him
for
off
him
the
to leave the
list.
weight class that he campaigning in, it has to be a reason for him to go do something because
Any
he's trying to campaign at 147 and unify and become undisputed there.
a-
But
any
and it
excuse you
has to
got
be
for
a
not
reason for him to get him
so
off. What is Boots a
so
big?
why you
Is Boots
why
a
y'all
big
got
enough draw for him to just stop what he doing, stop trying to get accolades and just fight Boots?
so why
not
y'all got
yet,
Tank on the
It
list?
makes
not
no
yet.
sense, bro.
Why y'all
Only
got
y'all
Tank on the
guys who
list?
try to weaponize Boots, it only makes sense to y'all. That's
Then
that's
All
why
the
right,
do
can
you
I
point I'm
say
have
this
making.
real
then why
quick?
do
It
you
only
Can I
have
say
makes
this
Tank on
sense
the
real
to
quick?
list?
y'all.
Why
People
is
who
Tank
think
on the
y'all
list?
think, oh, maybe Boots could beat Devin, so yeah, we want to rush him into a fight with Boots. It
Why
don't
is
matter if
Tank on
Boots
the
in a higher weight
list?
class. Let's get that fight.
Can
Why
I
is
say
Tank
this
on
real
the
quick?
list then?
Blaze, can you hear me out real quick, bro?
Yeah,
The
what's up?
main
Why is
reason
Tank on the list too though?
the main reason Boots was on the list was because he was a unified lineal champion. So he was at the top of the list at that time. Right now, he's not that. If he got 2 belts, he would be higher on the list right now, bro.
Face, take him off the list, bro.
No,
Like if you
we
guys
No,
don't, he's
he
we ain't taking
available.
no,
Tank off the
we ain't
list
No,
taking him
too.
off. We ain't
You
taking
asked
him
why
off.
no.
Tank was still on the
Why
list
is Tank
because
on the
Tank was just
list?
he's
No,
still on the list because he was
How
just
is
about to
that?
fight Jake
How is
Paul
that
at
fight
195.
realistically
That's why he's
possible?
still on the list. He's
hmm
still on the list because Bud just went up from 147 all the way to 168 with no rehydration clause and cooked Canelo. That's why Tank's
So
still on
y'all
the
saying
list.
y'all was gonna pull
Y'all
Tank
talking
up?
about he
Y'all
the
trying to
face
pull
of
Tank
boxing.
up?
He could he
Y'all
knock out
tripping, bro.
heavyweights and all of that stuff. Yeah, he's still on the list, especially
Your
when he just
list
was talking about fighting Jake Paul at 195,
and you
bro.
prove that the
That's
list is
why he's still on the
bogus.
list.
No, the
Cause
list
he
ain't bogus.
cause we
Bogus,
know
bro.
The list is
we know
fluid.
he talking about
Listen,
going up
you
there.
said it's
We know
fluid.
he was
The list
preparing
the
for a
list is
fight
fluid.
at
Yo,
195. That's
Whoa,
why.
the
whoa,
list is fluid. Whoever the top guy on the
whoa,
list is the one we
face,
want to
Yo,
face,
sign.
can
whoa.
Whoever
Your list.
the
yo,
list is
can I
fluid,
finally say
fam.
something?
Bro,
Can I
the
finally say
list.
something? Or
So
we good?
what's the list is pro downs.
No, the list is fluid
Can I say
regardless
something
on
though?
What's
who
the
the top
list is
guy
pro
is.
downs, nigga.
Come
What's the
on,
list
man.
is pro downs.
Listen, can I talk, or were you gonna just
Go
have
ahead.
y'all just going at it?
Go
Cause
ahead, right?
I'll
Go
just
ahead, right?
step
Go
off.
ahead, right? Yeah, no, you got
I'm
it though. You
saying I
got
can
it.
get off. I don't care. Y'all can go at it.
Yeah,
It's
all
just
right,
getting
get on
boring
there,
sitting
Do
right?
it,
here
do it.
Nigga,
You
just
got
do
it,
listening
what
to
you
the
Ray.
do,
You
same
got
shit
it,
man.
Ray.
over and
Yeah,
over.
y'all, it's open. Y'all could talk.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that y'all missing key points on. And the biggest point is if he goes up there and fights Xander, he gets the belt, he gets in the way of Boots, who says he wants to fight. Boots has never called Devin out, right? But he just recently called
Exactly.
Ryan out, which is
Take him off the
crazy, right?
list. Take
Devin's
him off the
not
list.
calling Boots out, he put him on the list. He put him on the list when he was a champion for 37. Now, when he asked him for the fight at 52, Devin politely politely declined and said no, he wants to fight at 47. Right? There was no problem with that. And I don't care about the Tank situation and bringing him up or that's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Let's keep it where we have it. Boots has just been energized to be the super bunny, bro. At the end of the day, that's all that we always do. We just bring Boots up. When it was Terrence Crawford, you brought up Boots. So I don't want to hear that, oh, well, Boots is the guy there. And he may be the guy there. Devin already said they're going to fight. He said it's inevitable. We're going to fight, whether it be 154 or 160. We're going to meet, and when we meet, it's going to be a big fight. So the man ain't ducking no smoke, and I don't think he's saying that he will never fight Boots. I just think y'all being premature and y'all ejaculating really crazy right now.
Hey, why
Boots'
you
name
talking all
out your
weird,
mouths,
Ray?
bro.
Ray,
Ray, let
that's
me
hella weird.
Come
Hey,
on,
Y'all,
Ray.
y'all
Cut it
weird
because
out
he
as
with
said
his
that,
he
bro.
name.
said
Come
weird. That's
on, man.
Nah,
weird. That's
I
listen,
had to
weird,
no,
hit you with the
bro.
stop.
pause,
you said
man.
Nah,
you
man,
said
Weird.
you ain't got to hit me with no
ejaculate.
Weirdo.
pause.
Weirdo
It's
alert.
You said
all y'all
ejaculate.
do is spit Boots'
Weirdo
name
alert.
out your mouth, bro, every
Weirdo
time.
alert.
Let me tell
Weirdo
you,
alert.
no, let me finish. Listen, every time Devin does something or whatever, y'all knock his whole shit down. Y'all knock
Man,
all the
listen,
accolades
man.
down. Y'all knock all his wins down. But as soon as somebody, y'all feel that is a challenge or somebody that can be proven against him, and y'all be, oh well, he can't be him. He can't be him. Yo, he gonna get demolished by him. It started all the way back with damn with this dude, Regis, bro. And it's been continuous. I'm not mad at what y'all feel or anybody feels. I'm not saying you as y'all, Blaze. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is that the fan base has to wake up and stop being so one sided. Because when it comes to the little man, guess what they do? Oh, he can beat everybody. But then as soon as Devin, Shakur, and all these other niggas call him out, what'd he do? What'd he do? He don't say nothing. Oh, who are they? Why is this? You don't hear Devin saying that. Devin said he'll make the fight. When it's time to make the fight, we're gonna fight. He never said he was ducking smoke. And I guarantee you, if they put a payday in front of him to fight Boots right now, this second, he'll fight Boots. Unfortunately, little man won't do that. Everybody superhero won't do that. The sidekick, the Boots, he won't do that. But it's crazy that we just keep doing the same
Wait, hold
thing,
on.
and it's just a
They made
revolving.
Little Man his sidekick, bro.
Hey, man, you make a
And
list,
Yeah, man,
man.
it's
You
a
make a
revolving
bogus list,
door.
man. You make
You
a
know what I
bogus
mean?
list, man.
It's a
This is
let me
what you
add
revolving
on
get,
to
door,
that.
man.
bro, and
Let
it's
me
This
add
is
on to
what
that,
you
crazy.
Ray.
get, man.
Let me add on that, Ray, because you making a great point right there. And what Blaze and many of folks, even my boy Rude Exposure, shout out my nigga Rude Exposure, y'all got to understand that the list is fluid. You know what I mean? If you're the top guy, when Boots was the top guy at 147, lineal unified champ, yeah, he was on the top of the list because we was moving up to get him. Now he's a guy at 154, not really, he's not at the top priority right now. But when Boots will, he will capture and be unified and he will be at the top of the list again. Our list is fluid about who the top guy and who the fans want. That's why we left Boots on the list because the fans clung on to it. So that's why Boots is still on the list
No,
because the
man.
fans like the fight.
No,
But
phase,
we
phase,
will meet up with
phase.
Rude
him.
right here with the
No,
shock look.
We
no,
will meet up with
phase.
him.
Phase. No phase. You can't say that the fans made the list and y'all keep up with the list because the fans made the list. Because on January 29th,
But that's what happened
2026,
though, bro.
It's
That's
hold up,
fluid,
on
actual
bro.
fact.
January,
It's
stop.
fluid,
On
bro.
January, hold up, bro. Let me talk.
Go ahead,
January
bro.
29th, 2026, Bill stood on that weak ass list, his list. He didn't say nothing about no fans or nothing. He went
No,
down
but
that list
we
and
talking about
explained
the
that list.
origin of the
Check
list
this out,
though.
check
You
this
ain't
out, check
see the
this out. He
origin of the list.
explained that list.
Where the list
I don't
came
care
from.
about the origin of the list. I'm caring
You
about what
can't say you don't
BHP,
care about it, but
I'm
then
caring
say it
about
didn't
what
come from the
BHP is
fans, bro.
doing
It
with the
did.
list. Because
It
when I don't
did.
even want to say with phase calls it fluid, I'm gonna say because this list is dynamic and it can change and all of that, what I'm
It's
telling
fluid.
you is it needs to change and take Boots off of it.
No,
Because right now you don't want
Why?
to fight him.
Why he
Wait,
need to
no.
wait,
take Boots
wait
off
We
of it?
till
we know
wait
we're
till
gonna meet
Boots
up
get a
with
belt
Boots.
or something, and then you put it because it's
Yeah,
weird.
he's
Because you got a
we
list.
because
Yo,
Because here's the
look,
irony.
look,
Here's the
look,
irony with the
Shakur,
list. You
look,
guys got a list, but
Shakur
then
is
you
on the list,
asked for
right?
Xander, right? Because Xander got a belt, so it changed. But Xander ain't on the list, but now he's like an honorable mention. It's some weird shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? So if everything
Keyshawn, an
changes,
honorable
then
mention
that's
too,
good.
he's
Take
because
an
it's a good
honorable
Xander,
fight,
mention too.
right?
take Xander, and put Xander on the list where Boots is at. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
why you want Boots off
Because
the
it gets
list?
me early.
No,
Is
Otherwise,
Boots
because you don't
Shakur
stay
want to
on
on
the
the
fight
list?
list.
him right.
Shakur is
Because you
on the
don't want to.
list, and they not
Because
in
you
the
don't want
same
to
weight
fight him right
class.
now.
Why you ain't talking about take Shakur off the list?
You can
Why you
take
ain't talking
Shakur
about
off the
Tank?
list too.
Why you ain't talking about these? It's
That's
people
why
that's
I
on the list
asked you
It's
why
a
that's in
is
lot of
different
Tank
weight
guys
on the
on the
classes
list.
because
list.
those
That's why.
fights can
But
have.
no,
They
I
on
don't
the
care
list
about. I
because
don't
they on the list
listen.
because those fights can happen. Those
I
fights
know,
can happen in the
but look,
future.
look.
Shakur
Listen to me.
entertaining moving up to 147 without
But
with a
listen to me.
rehydration clause. Who knows? Maybe in a year he'll be talking about going up there and campaigning up there.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
You
listen
know,
to
in a
me.
year
Listen
maybe,
to me.
maybe in a
yeah.
year
Stop.
Devin will be, ready to move up to 154.
Hey, check this out.
Who
Here,
knows?
Maybe
Maybe
Boots will be champion.
nothing never
Yeah.
opens up at
Hey.
147 and he have to move up.
Maybe
Here-
Boots will
But
be
right
champion.
now he was trying to
Same
go to
thing.
154 for a one-off to get 2 belts to get the accolades, and all of y'all talking about, oh no, fight Boots. He got to fight Boots. If Xander don't make the fight Boots. No, Boots don't got no belts up there.
but listen to
It
me.
don't. The scenario
Look,
don't work for Boots if he go
this
try to
is-
fight Boots up
this
there. He
is-
don't
you
get no
can't-
accolades. He get nothing for it.
You can't accuse people of things, and then when you do it and as you do it, you can't act like it happened to you.
What do you
Because it's
accuse
like,
somebody? What do you accuse
listen,
somebody of?
Because it's like what I'm just talking about with the fans. It's just this what I say is crazy. It's
What do
this
you
fanboy
accuse
shit,
somebody
bro.
of? You
Listen to
made
me.
you.
Hold on.
That was
Listen.
an accusation right there, bro. What you
Because
just said, bro.
Pete, when we talking about Pete, it'd be like clout chasing.
Accusations. These are false accusations. And
No, when you run around, when you one day you say, I'll fight little brother. Then the next day you say, I'll fight big brother, little brother. Then the next day you say, I'll fight Xander. Then you fuck around and don't end up and fight none of them. It's clout chasing.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not clout chasing.
No,
If you actively trying to make the fight and it's talks about making the fight and then the fight fall through, how is it a clout chase?
Hold up. Y'all say Keyshawn's a clout chaser
because he never make he not that. What's the difference right there? What I just said. If Devin's making the steps to try to fight Xander Zayas and Xander Zayas is agreeing and saying, okay, if the fight don't happen with Josh Kelly, then the fight is on. It's not a clout chase because they actually talking about making the fight. But with Keyshawn Davis, you got the sanctioning body coming out and saying that you ain't even put yourself in the division, but you talking about you moving up your next fight. It ain't no reason to not already do that because you said that your next fight was going to be up there. That's you talking about campaigning up there. It's a difference.
Right. And another point is, if you're going to use that term, that example, then why the hell this dude called him a clout chaser for doing the same thing, right? With Abdullah Mason, right? He said that's all he do. I'm just saying, but Abdullah Mason just said
it. Clout chasing for sure. Ain't no question about it. We ain't going.
Okay, so then why are we even questioning why people say it then?
They both are. They both are. Because people use the word clout chasing.
No, how Devin clout chasing if he actually trying to make the fight?
Because he has a list with 10 names.
Clout chasing is when you're not really trying to make the fight, or the fight can't happen, but you're still talking about it.
There's a list, and there's at least 2 of those names that he couldn't make it if he wanted to right now on the list. So it'd be like, I don't, understand when you somebody has a list and then somebody say, I want to fight Ryan next. You got a list of 10 people and you got Ryan at the bottom. You feel me? Just look bad. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Where it'd be like, you guys don't understand, your perspective ain't just your perspective. Everybody get different perspectives on being able to look at this stuff and look.
Yeah, I guess we got to say that that's your opinion.
How they get there. Yeah, just like you got your opinion. Exactly. Like what you guys saying ain't holy writ. That ain't fact. It's an opinion. So this what you think he shouldn't do. Why you think he shouldn't fight somebody. Them ain't facts. That's your opinion.
I gave you clarity. But I gave you clarity though, bro. And you ain't saying like you disagreed.
I gave you clarity. This is my clarity.
No, I'm saying I know. No, I'm talking about you talking about what you're saying right now. You're saying you had Ryan Garcia at the bottom of the list, but now you want to fight him now. But I gave you clarity on that he was trying to fight Ryan and Ryan lost the fight. Said he had mental health issues immediately after the fight and said he had a broken hand. And that's why he was at the bottom of the list. He was justly put at the bottom of the list. And so then all of a sudden, when the coast is clear, he pop back up talking about he want to fight Mario Barrios instead of Devin, beats Mario Barrios. And now everybody say he on top of the world and stuff. So now you back at the top of the list now. You ain't got no hand injury. You ain't talking about mental health. It was fake.
We not finna keep asking.
You coming out. You ain't coming off a loss now. You coming off a win. So you at the top of the list.
Hey, listen, what I'm trying to tell you with Ryan
to fight just to satisfy your mind, bro. We keep asking him, bro.
Phase. I told y'all can't
win
this
Drew,
battle.
put your camera on in the back and I'll put you up, bro.
Y'all can't win this battle because Brian's not gonna fight nobody. So I'm not even.
I can't see you, bro.
But y'all keep telling us we need to be asking for that fight. We keep asking for it, bro.
Yes.
Okay,
I know.
So
you can't win. I know.
We not gonna keep asking for
you
that.
guys
for that
is
fight,
the real
bro.
Hanos clan. Check this out. You guys, you and Flyer and Ray, you guys is real Haniacs. So I'm not having these issues with y'all. I know when I ask y'all,
he called us Haniacs, man.
When I ask y'all,
no, you a tankomaniac. I'm starting to suspect, bro.
Yo,
that's what I'm starting to suspect. bro.
It's
listen. I
crazy that
shot
I
the look. I
constantly
Hey, you
talk
shot the
said,
about.
shot.
hey
I
Blaze, you
shot the
said
shot.
me, Ray,
I
and
Hold
shot
on,
the
Flair.
shot.
Blaze.
I
Blaze.
shot the
It's crazy
shot.
that I support
Hey,
all
Joseph,
boxing,
you
right?
heard that, Joseph?
And I speak on what it is with boxing, right? And
It's a joke, Ray.
I hear you. It's okay, it's a joke, but you ain't say it was a joke. You
I did.
said,
It's a joke, bro. Come on, calm
okay,
down.
listen,
Hold
I'm
your
not taking it.
horses,
Listen,
G.
I'm just
Joseph,
Hold
saying
your
Joseph say
generally
me
horses.
this
and Ray
okay.
and Flyer.
All
Hold your
right,
Hold
all right,
hold
all
on,
right.
horses.
It's a
man.
joke.
Hold
It's a
on,
joke.
man.
You
We
I'm
you
had
let
cool.
me
enough of
finish my
Blaze
thought
ducking
because
and
you
dodging.
got you feeling
Yo,
like
we
that.
had enough
You're
of
right.
Blaze ducking and dodging, man. Let's hear what
Blaze,
Drew.
you
We
are
got
God,
somebody
man.
else on the panel. Drew, what's good, bro?
Man, you guys just interrupt me. Won't let me finish a sentence.
What's up with
Cuz we
y'all? What's
tired of your
up?
ducking and dodging,
What's up
bro.
with it? Drew was happening, bro.
What's up with y'all? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, Frequency too.
Salute, bro.
Um, yeah, I just want to say I think a lot of fans have their fighters and they have their favorite fighters, and they be getting frustrated at how their fighters are moving, and they see Devin moving so smoothly, and they just put it on. They be like, my fighter is ducking, my fighter is moving weird. They see Devin moving correctly, and they just want to put whatever their fighter's doing on
Preach,
Devin because
preach.
they have so much hate and so much disdain for Devin. So they like, all right, fuck it. This nigga ain't moving right. So they want to just put everything on Devin, and they're just being disingenuous with it. And that's where the state of boxing is today. They see someone moving right, and they just have so much hate to that fighter because Devin's been getting hate ever since he stepped in the game, and it's sad to see all these fans just disrespect him like that when he's moving better than most of these fighters out here. But that's all I had to say.
Yo, we heard you all the way, man,
And
but
you
the
make a
agent
good point.
definitely was trying to tap in on you, bro. It was clipping and all that, but we heard you loud and clear though, still though, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 100%, man. Facts.
All right,
All
listen.
facts.
I want to
What I don't like
apologize
though
to
is
the
when people
Hanos
be trying to
clan.
act, they come up and they might say, "Oh, I ain't no fan of no boxer and this and that and the third," but but they be about to rip their shirt off, bro. We be seeing y'all, man. We see y'all, man. We see through all of that facade, man.
Hanos clan, I would like to apologize for the derogatory
Thank you,
comment that I made
thank
against
you,
y'all, man. I would not repeat it.
hmm
You feel me? Because
thank you,
I think that'd be
thank you,
disrespectful for repeating it. You feel me?
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yo, what's that noise? Somebody opening the chicken cheesesteak or something, bro?
My bad, man. That was my string cheese, man. Hold on. My bad.
Yo, I'm
Hey,
fasting, so all I'm
but the
thinking about
thing
is food right
is
now.
real talk. The thing is where Haney is that man. This is what happens when when you ascend in the game. You feel me? You're not reaching the status if everybody ain't hating on you. You know what I'm saying? And so the one thing about it is Devin bounced back. He bounced back from from the Osterine assassin. You know what I'm saying? From that bullshit,
Devin,
and got back on top. And, he's looking like, he's the one at 147. You feel me? As far as when it comes in, when Rolly saying, I don't want to fight him, like, damn, you feel me? Crocker over there with Eddie Hearn, his hate, man. That's why he got everything he got coming. I'm glad they snatched Conor Ben from his ass. And
Devin
it's
will fight
weird. They ain't even
anybody,
got him
bro.
fighting Zuffa. They still got him fighting Ring. He's an idiot. Ain't he shaking hands with Turkey still? So you see how they playing the game with him. You feel me? And so it's like, at the end of the day, you feel me? When it comes to hanging on some real talk, it's like, hey man, focus on 147, man. Like, that's the main thing. Get another belt there, unify. Make them an offer that they can't refuse. Make force Turkey to push the issue. You know what I'm saying? All these extra issues just be chatter because at the end of the day, and then it's just the problem with him is the cloud's gonna be on y'all, and y'all gonna be just arguing with everybody with this Hanos clan with Ryan because it's just red meat. I can just say some Ryan stuff to y'all, and y'all gonna go haywire and be like, "I told you so," and then laugh because I know Ryan ain't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's because Ryan, whooped Devin like he did on that Osterine. That tape's still there, bro. And that's why it's like at the end of the day, if you can get to Ryan, and so I understand. That's why I say, man, Ryan's like the Joker. He's an evil genius. He slid on Dev because
Yo, he
because
know how to
Devin
move
was
the
supposed
needle.
to get him because if
We're not
Ryan
gonna
beat
keep asking
Rolly,
for that fight,
listen,
Blaze. I
if
don't know how
Ryan,
many
I
times you're
know,
gonna
but
say that.
listen, Faze, look at me. I'm not saying you are, bro. Just move on and be great. Look, if Ryan beat Rolly, and then Devin got a hold of Ryan. Devin will whoop him. See what I'm
Come on, you
Yeah,
saying?
know Ryan
we
ain't gonna
dealing with a
fight
bunch
Rolly,
of
Devin will
man.
suckers.
whoop him.
Yeah, we
Devin
dealing
will
with a
give him
bunch
the
of suckers in the
ancestral.
division.
We know Ryan
He'll
ain't.
give him the
We know Ryan
ancestral
ain't fighting
ass
Rolly,
whooping.
man.
The
Them
You
whole
niggas
talking
all
fairy
move like
tales
OVA
now. You know
pressure will
Ryan
be
ain't
on him.
fighting
they
no
move
Rolly
like
again,
suckers,
man. He
man. You gotta
tear
No,
respect
definitely
they
no,
game,
terrified.
bro.
no. Fire, you guys is missing me. I'm talking about if Ryan would have beat Rolly and Devin really got to Ryan. Devin would have
Yeah, that's
got him.
Oh
hypothetical.
yeah, but he
I
dropped the
know.
ball, man.
I know, but what I'm telling you, it's almost like he threw the fight so he could slide on him. You feel me? And get a title on him. You
No,
see what I'm
he ain't throw
saying?
the fight. Rolly Romero threw that double left hook.
Yeah, I mean, I know,
That's what
but it
happened.
might as well be the equivalent as of a sense of he's sliding on Devin. You know, he's like one of those little kids that just yeah, 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 yeah. Little bitch got a belt. You feel me on everything. We're in the same division. You know, you guys got to build that
We in
shit
a
every day.
division with a bunch of suckers, bro. Them niggas don't want to fight each other,
That's why
and
you
we not finna
go ahead
keep
and move
begging
up.
for
Get
them
the
dudes.
Xander fight. Get the Xander
Ryan
fight.
We
messed up a
thinking
big
about it.
bag for himself. He dropped the ball. I know
Get the
Ryan feel
Xander
like
fight.
crap
That's when
right
you be
now.
respected. See, the one thing
Well, not
about it
right now,
is
but when he
real
first
talk
got put
though,
on his
ain't
pockets
no
by Rolly
slaying.
Romero, he really felt like he probably wanted to jump off a bridge. That's why he was dealing with the mental health. You know, I don't doubt that he was dealing with the mental health. I just think he was faking the hand injury. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Hey,
didn't want them to force him to go back. He didn't want Turkey to force him to go back in there to fight Devin. Because you know Turkey don't care, man. He don't be trying to save these fighters, man. Turkey want to
hey,
see the
look,
he
ain't no
want to see the
slaying. This
action.
is ain't no your biggest fight is if you could get the Xander fight. Because if you was to beat Xander, you're four division champion, unified champion, man. That shit put you top five.
I
That shit
mean,
might
that's a
put
big
you
fight,
three
but
pound for
that's a big
pound. And
fight. But
put
we ain't gonna
Shakur
act like
four.
this Ryan Garcia fight ain't the bigger fight. That ain't, we ain't gonna act like
We
that ain't the fight
know
that we want to
it
see.
ain't
We
happening
want to
though.
see
So I
that.
could
Look,
just
Ryan
I don't even
Garcia got a
wanna,
belt right now, so we got to push that for that fight right there. Ryan Garcia got a belt. It'll be a unification. It'll get Devin one step closer to his goal at 147. You know the division that he campaigning in. So I would much rather him fight Ryan Garcia, who has a belt, or Rolly Romero, or any of those champions down there. If they wasn't ducking him, I would rather see him collect one of those belts than to go up and try to fight Xander Zayas. But that was only an option because Ryan Garcia was ducking and all the other champions he couldn't get. They was playing keep away with them belts. That was the only reason why he was even entertaining going up there and trying to become a four division champion. He looked up there and saw Xander Zayas with them two belts sitting pretty at 140 154 and was like, oh, he got two belts, you know, and then
and
it clicked. The light bulb came
because
on.
and
You know, if that could
that's
have been any
because
one of those champions up there with two belts or whatever, you know, it would probably click for him if in the situation that he in now. But now the climate, the climate has changed at 147. We saw Ryan Garcia get skipped back to the top of the list and get the fight and get the fight Mario Barrios and get a belt, and that's his nemesis right there, bro. Come on, man. No, Ryan
listen,
can't come up in the division without Devin getting at him, man. No, Devin got to get
come
at
on,
him. He
man.
ain't gonna just be in
That's
the
why
division
They
that's why
boxing
collecting
Devin out at
accolades and
147 too.
fighting Shakur Stevenson and all of that stuff. No, you don't get
and
to do all of that, man. You got a belt.
frequency.
Let's get it. Run it back. You don't got no hand injury. You ain't faking no mental health because you ain't coming off of no loss. You coming off a win. Your spirits is up high. Let's get it. The people saying you look the best that you ever looked. You had a so-called master class. That's the picture they want to paint. So let's get it right now. You
Hey,
said you in VADA testing. You showed the little band-aid on your arm and all of that stuff. So let's get it. Go right into the fight right now. Continue with the VADA testing and let's see that rematch, man. Don't duck.
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that because of the testing. He ain't gonna test. He ain't gonna jump back in that testing pool and fight Dev. Why would he do that? He's gonna take an L.
Joseph Jackson, what's good, soldier?
Well,
I
yo, y'all
mean,
can hear
yeah,
me?
he wins. He win. Listen, Ryan
Yeah,
win by
yeah,
not
we hear
Hey,
you.
fighting
Go
what's
ahead.
Devin.
happening, bro?
Hey, man, Keyshawn, man, he just posted talking about since Debo ain't standing on his word, he want to fight Lamont Roach. So it looked like he was never gonna leave 140. That's why, like, I never believed him because he never put his petition
Exactly.
in to go to 147. So now
Exactly.
you want to stay at 140? I thought you'd want to fight a
Exactly, bro.
147 fighter.
And nigga keep hollering about,
Clout
oh, we don't want
chasing,
to fight
bro. It's a
Keyshawn,
different.
bro.
These
These
That's
niggas
dudes is
because
clout
he.
different,
chasing.
man.
That's because she Sean's moving on. He's moving on to Tank. He's gonna beat Tank's leftovers and he's going for Tank.
No,
Nah,
but
I'm
he
just
said
You
saying.
his
feel me
next
on
fight was gonna be
everything.
at 147.
Man,
He
listen,
said he
man.
was gonna
Them
fight
guys
Lewis
got options.
Crocker.
Everybody
He
got
said he was gonna
options.
fight Devin. He done named some people up there already, bro.
Hold
Not
up, hold
just
up,
one
hold up.
person.
Hold up. What day is it? It's Thursday. Listen, I'ma
He
just
just
wave my
said it.
white flag. Hold up, y'all. I'ma just wave my white flag now because I told y'all last Saturday. I said, give me 7 days. If Keyshawn don't put in the paperwork for WBO
He
for
still ain't put it
147, he's a duck. He's a duck or clout chasing or
in.
whatever y'all want to call him. It's all good. So
Hey, Joseph.
I'm a wave my flag on Thursday now. You feel me?
Joseph, what that nigga
Because
say?
He want to fight Lamont Roach.
That what
Now,
he
it's a
said?
good fight.
yeah,
That's a good
I'm
fight.
not saying it's a
Low
bad
key,
fight.
Lamont
Hold
Roach
on,
might
hold on.
beat him
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no,
He
Yeah,
better
no,
chill.
no,
good,
no,
good. Bet
Blaze.
on him, bet
That's
on
a
him, bet
good
on him.
fight. That's a good fight.
Good
I'm
fight.
saying, why you ain't going up to 147 and fighting somebody else if you was really going up there?
Clout.
Like,
Because
that's
but you
what I'm
gotta look at
saying.
it too. Who else could he but Jonathan, who else could he fight at 140? Who else will fight him at 147?
He
Name one
said
fighter.
that he had already talked to Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn was setting them up with a fight with Lewis Crocker. And he said he
Man,
was going to
Eddie, I
remember
don't know,
the
man.
first
Eddie Hearn
initial
taking
duck
L's
of
right
Devin
now,
Haney. He
bro.
said he was going to fight Devin first. And then right after the fight, he said Lewis Crocker. And he said he even talked to Eddie Hearn already about it before he even mentioned Devin. So he cooked himself. He dug himself even deeper in the grave by saying that. You know what I'm saying? You already got it set. You already was in talks with Eddie Hearn to fight Lewis Crocker. So was that part of
Listen,
lie too? Was that a clout
check,
chase?
but freaking all these fighters got criticisms on them. Devin, Shakur, Keyshawn. The only thing what they all can do to redeem themselves is just their next fight gotta be a great fight. You feel me? That's it. You know, because everybody's moving around, everybody's saying
What
this,
Devin
everybody's
got to
saying
do to
that.
redeem himself?
Just have a good
That
fight.
make
Yo,
no sense.
yo,
Just have a good
it's
fight.
actually
Devin
funny.
don't need to redeem himself, bro. He
He just
already
It's
his
actually
doing
next
his
fight.
funny.
thing.
What
We
I'm
already
telling
see
you
how
It's
is
he
actually
moving.
hold.
who's
It's
his next
already.
fight?
It's funny. No. I agree with you, Blaze. It's funny that you say that though, but you left one fighter off that list that needs
Who?
to step up and have their little situations that they go through. You know what I mean?
Who?
So you only who
Who?
you just mentioned three fighters, right? Who
Who
else
else am I
needs to
missing? Oh, you talking about
oh come
Boots?
on. No.
Talking about
Well, him
Boots?
Facts,
too.
Queen. I
Him
don't know
too.
what's up with him.
Who am I? That's what I'm saying. I
Him
really
too.
don't understand who you talking about, right?
You just said all these guys got their situations, their issues,
Yeah.
and all that, right? So
Yeah.
you left the most popular one off the list, bro. The one
Who
that
you talking
don't
about?
want to fight nobody.
Who you talking about Ryan?
Oh God, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. All right, we good.
No, are you talking about who are you
I'm
talking
good. I'm
about?
good.
I'm
I'm
trying to
good.
figure out. Are you talking about Tank? I really don't know, Ray. Real talk. I'm not planning to play with you, bro. Real talk. I swear to God. I don't know what you're talking about. So like who are you talking about, right? So I can understand your point. That's
Ray
crazy.
So
conceded.
Okay.
He
Yes,
conceded.
man. He got me confused. I'm in a riddle, man. It's like a
So
Rubik's Cube. I'm trying
Joseph,
to
what?
figure this shit out.
that nigga said he finna fight Lamont Roach.
Yeah, he want to fight Lamont
That's a
Roach.
good
Oh,
fight.
nigga, come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Talk
It's
about
he
you
about
want
to fight
Debo and you
Dramont.
want to run up and hit a nigga with a brick. That nigga lying like a motherfucker, man. He don't want none of
Dramont.
Debo.
Hey, he was at the wrong house, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
He
saying.
was
was.
already at the
Remember,
wrong house. He was at Craig house.
he was sitting in Smokey seat too. He's really smoky. Don't trip. He's really smoky. Don't trip. Smokey want to fight Dramont.
Bro, we knew he
Let
was
me tell
staying
you.
at 140 from the jump, bro. But y'all was like getting all hyper and shit like
Listen,
that.
man, I
When he ain't doing
instigate.
what he
Listen,
needs
check
to
this out. I instigate fights, homie. I instigate smoke. Because I'm not part of no fan club. So I'm trying to crash everybody and everybody. I'm coming in here throwing grenades.
No, you
Here.
were part of the fan club.
How
You were
about
part
them?
of Boots fan club.
No, no, no. I'm a part of the Keyshawn. I got my keychain. I'm a part of the Keyshawn fan
Hey,
club.
and
No question about it.
if you really
I'm part
like
of Keyshawn. I think
wanted
Keyshawn will beat
to
Devin.
get in the way, shouldn't he got the WBA interim, right? Shouldn't he petition the WBA to get the Xander fight instead of
No.
letting Xander unify?
Who got the
It don't
WBA?
matter.
Who got the
Ah, that's what I'm
WBA?
saying. I'm just like Bush just sitting there, not doing nothing.
Well, he waiting for that. He waiting for the paperwork. He listening.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
Boots is
don't know,
moving the right. No,
man.
no. Let's keep it real. Look, Boots is moving the right way. No matter how we look at it, long. In hindsight, we'll see that later. He's
I don't know
moving
how to
right.
fight that guy.
He's. It's just right now we looking and I'm gonna defend Boots because I defend all the fighters, bro.
I don't know how to
Boots
fight
is
that guy.
actually he just had he listen, man. He put himself in positions. He's been moved around a certain way with other promotional companies and working with these dudes. And now he's trying to take his time. He's making
Wow, you
sure it
gotta sound like
marinates.
that.
He wants that Virgil fight, and
I
he's
was
sit.
talking trash to Devin Haney. I was like 7-0, saying I'm ready
Yo,
now.
man,
I'm knowing damn well I wasn't ready now. I was going 8-round fights.
Yeah.
I
listen.
Speak on
Hey
that.
Listen,
man,
that whole,
Bud Light's
yeah, that's
ready
messed up.
now.
You
Bud
shouldn't
Light's
cut me
ready
off
now.
though. Not like that, man. I'm talking about
Bud
something. Unless
Light's
you don't
ready
want me
now.
talking about boots, that's crazy. But like I said, I can go where I'm appreciated, not tolerated, bro. I'm keeping it real. So I'm just trying to keep it a buck right now, and I'm just telling you that Boots is making the right moves. He got acclimated to the division. Unfortunately, nobody wanted to fight him because he was a high risk, low
Yeah,
reward. So he got the
that's what
fight
I'm
he needed.
saying. That's what I'm
He got the
saying,
fight he
right?
needed. So now he's moving into the direction of Virgil. He has that Charlo fight in the waiting. If that doesn't work out, that's another fight he can move towards, or he can do what you just said, right? He can petition for
But
WBA
it
title.
looked like
He
that
can he
Virgil
can
fight
or
not
he can
happening.
move towards the Fedor fight after the winner of Fedor and Thurman. He has a couple of options,
Yeah,
and he said he's gonna make these moves happen, right? And believe it or not, both belts that Xander holds, Boots is number one in both of those, or
that's what I'm
assistant.
saying.
You know what I
Put a
mean?
petition
So
in.
right. So he can do what he has to do to move the right way. He's already in established mode right now. This is a matter of time of the fight happening. I think the Xander fight has to marinate a little bit before that happens with the Boots. I'm keeping it real because
Well,
I
hold
know
on, hold on, hold on.
Xander
Why
Boots
it
is a
need to
good fight, but
marinate?
hold on, because the money got to be right for them too. It's this is when I go into the business side. I hate going to the business side
Yep,
because I
it's the
like
business,
I like
Yeah,
the
man.
just get them
fights.
out the way.
Listen,
That's how
but
I feel.
listen, I understand that,
It's
but
the
isn't the
business
isn't the prize
with
isn't the
Boots and
prize
Devin.
sweeter? Is look, Boots is going to get paid, and people to fight Boots, they want to get paid, right? Let's look at it that way. So if Boots has a belt or two belts, and he goes and fights Xander, who has a belt or two belts, right? How does that look? That raises the stakes. Now the
Yeah, that
prize is
makes it
higher.
worth it.
So
So
now
now you see why when I said he should have moved up and fought Baccarat and put his petition in,
oh
and
yeah,
he did it
absolutely.
instead of taking the
Yeah, he
goddamn
should have
tune
fought
up.
Baccarat. Nah,
Yeah,
I
But
agree.
yeah,
I
you know
agree.
just
That's
why?
what I
moved
was
up
You know
saying
and
all
why
the
he
fought him.
didn't do
time.
that?
I was saying
Can
it
I
the
can
whole
I can
time
I raise my hand?
on
Can I raise
everything.
my hand on that too? He didn't do that because of the rehydration clause, bro. He just
Oh,
struggled
bro.
with that at 147, being an
Yeah,
IBF
but
champion
not.
for
But
so long.
see,
But
it,
hold on, they killed it
then he
right
shouldn't be
until
a
he got
weight.
the
Then he
unification.
shouldn't be a weight bully,
But it's
bro. Then
not
he
a
should be at
10-pound
160.
rehydration clause. That's a 14-pound rehydration clause at 154.
It's still the same thing, though, man.
You see, he
Y'all don't
was bigger
understand.
than look. You see, he was bigger than
Boots is a
Canelo, bro.
yeah,
Boots should
man.
be at 160, bro. There just ain't no
Boots is
names at
definitely a
160.
160,
So it's
168
like,
pounder
who does he
naturally,
go
man.
up there and fight? Who
Nah,
does
nah,
he
he
fight
should
at
be able to. He should
160?
be able to make 14 pounds the next day, bro. That's not a good excuse.
I'm pretty sure he can,
Y'all
Exactly.
but
be
it's
so
he
fast
did
to
it.
try to push these fighters up to the next weight
But I'm
class,
not.
bro.
I'm
Yeah,
not pushing
nah.
Nah,
him. Hold
no,
on, let
I'm
me
talking
finish. I'm
about
not saying anything about
the
him
weight
moving
if you
up.
got weight
I'm not
issues,
talking about
huh?
him moving up. What I'm saying is, yeah, 14 pounds would have been fine. But we got to look at what he dealt with, right? What his doctors told him, apparently, right? His doctors told him he got to do
Bruh.
certain things a certain way. So if that conflicts with him moving on in the ring, we got to utilize that information that we
He went
got.
to the next weight class, and then he going to a hydration clause, which is 14 pounds. He already moved up 7 pounds. So you
Yeah,
talking about
okay,
21? He should. That's no excuse, bro. You're a professional fighter, and you're
Hey,
moving up.
Boots ain't complaining about it, but
yeah, I'm
other
not
people
Nah,
exactly.
complaining
I'm
listen,
not.
about it,
the
talking about he
problem
Right,
need
with
to
I'm not.
move
Boots
up.
Oh
is
my
Boots
god,
took the
bro.
problem with Boots is Boots took the tune up when he didn't have to take the tune up. He should have took the turning money and just whoop somebody, bro. Like he didn't need it. That was the problem with this whole situation. He didn't have to take a tune up. You know what I'm saying? He could have took a real fight against somebody legitimate, and we wouldn't even be having this discussion
So
because he
yeah,
have a
so
name on
you
his
gotta
record.
hold his
I
feet
think
to the
he'll have a
fire.
name by the yeah. He gonna have a name by the end of the year. Don't trip. He gonna have a name. Like
Yeah,
he can't
he'll
not
get
have
a
a
he gonna
name.
get a
You know what
big
I'm
fight.
saying?
He
That's why
gonna get
we're
a good
just over
fight.
here talking crazy because we're like, damn, Boots. Everybody's like, what the fuck? But it's like he's
Yeah, he
gonna
gonna
get a
get a
name.
fight.
He
Matter of
can't.
fact,
He ain't gonna fight another
don't be
kid.
surprised. Don't be surprised if he fighting Brian Adams. Don't be surprised or
Yeah, maybe
Madrimov.
like he's fighting somebody. Yeah, exactly. He gonna fight a
I mean,
name
I don't
though.
want to
It
see
don't
him
even
fight
matter.
Madrimov, but don't be
Me neither.
surprised.
He'll stop him though, and then everybody will be like, he got the better tape than Bud and Virgil. You know what I'm saying? So
So
that'd be the
yeah,
thing.
And if he don't stop, man, it's just a lot of hypotheticals, man.
Hey,
But what
y'all
I'm telling
smash the
you,
like
I
hey,
button.
think
We
he needs
missing like
somebody
right,
10
bigger
likes,
than
you
yeah.
right,
Madrimov. He
Smash
can't
the
fight
like
you
button.
right.
Madrimov. I think he needs a bigger name than Madrimov. I don't think Madrimov will
I
cut it. I don't think
listen.
Madrimov will fight him though. That's my
It's
opinion.
the bigger names is
I think
where?
they trying to
Where the
hate
bigger
on
That,
names
Boots
at?
too,
I
sense.
don't know. Like I said, them guys was pushing
Oh
that.
my
Like I said, what
God,
was they
bro.
pushing?
Nah,
What was they pushing?
hey,
The
Flyer,
Josh Kelly
Flyer. You know your
ring.
boy
Hold
be
on.
being funny
I did not.
sometimes though.
Hold on. Time out. Before you say somebody y'all hating on Boots, I
I say
literally
I
just
think
gave
they
that.
trying to hate on Boots.
You said,
That's what I'm telling
oh,
the
okay.
queen. I think they
Well,
trying to hate on Boots.
who they?
Who's
Not
hating on
me.
Boots?
I ain't hating on. I'm actually building them up. What are you
If
Hold
talking
on,
if it
Boots
about?
is
Flyer.
on
ain't if
my
it
Boots
ain't
is number
you,
one on
then
my
you
list.
cool. Then
Nah.
Boots is
Hold on,
number one on
Flyer.
my
But
list.
you, but we talking, but we
Flyer.
ain't
Hold
want
on.
to
I
talk
feel like he
about it.
coming
So,
at me.
if it
I feel
ain't
like he
if
coming
it
at
oh,
ain't
me.
you, you
Yeah, go
cool.
ahead, get
Then
that,
man,
get
See,
you
that,
your
because
if
you
boy,
it
know
cool.
who
ain't
your
I'm
yo
boy
talking
You
been
about.
Joseph,
Gucci,
right?
bro.
nah.
Right? Sound crazy, right? If it ain't you, it's cool. He trying to throw that out there. Yeah, man.
Nah,
Come
he
on,
No,
man.
throwing
I'm
it out
Stop it.
saying,
there at
no, I'm
me. He
saying
throwing
that
it
Nah,
was
out
a
you put
there at
that
blanket
out
me.
there.
statement, man.
Nah,
I
you
said
can't.
I think
It
they
ain't
hate.
blank.
She said what they.
Nah,
She said
nah,
what y'all crying about today. I said I think they hating on Boots
nah,
right now. I
nah,
ain't say nobody
nah.
name. So if anybody who get
Nah,
offended, it
because
must
we
be
talking.
you, man. You must
No. Listen,
subliminally think that you
no,
hating
you
on
even
Boots,
said
bro.
it.
So
No,
then
you even
it's
said
you.
it. Nah, you even said it, bro. You even said it because you said I think
Hey, I was
they
trying to
are.
show. I was just trying to
Hold
show y'all
on,
this, and
no,
you
don't
talking
cut
about
me
I'm
off.
cutting you
See, you
off,
do that
bro.
same. You trying to show. You trying to change the conversation and move
No,
this
we was
along.
talking
Nah,
about
we ain't
Keyshawn,
not.
and I went to go find the clip. I come back
Hold
and throw
on.
the clip on, and you
Nah.
said don't cut you off. So
Who
I
said
chilled and let
boxing?
you got through it,
Hold,
and now I still want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, we
the
can go
queen
back
said,
there. That's not a
I said I
problem.
think
But
they
there,
hating
you
on Boost.
said
That's all,
they,
bro.
right? Who is they? Because it's just us three
Nah,
talking about Boots
he
right
talking
now.
about me because y'all
He might
defended.
be talking about me
Y'all
then,
talking about
nigga.
me.
I
Hey,
just want
all
to know
y'all
where
who
you
was hating
going
on
with it.
Boots,
They
y'all
still
think
together
I'm y'all.
around
If
here.
y'all
Ain't
think
nobody
I'm
worried
talking
about
about
Boots.
y'all,
They
Nah,
y'all
still
was hating on
man.
together.
Boost. Then I guess I don't know.
Nah,
Nah, I just
Flyer,
want to know.
Flyer. You
Be
know your boy.
specific.
You know
No,
your boy be
be
moving
My
funny
Philly
when
specific
you
is what
hate.
I'm
bias is
saying.
in
You're
effect,
playing.
Who's
You're
my
bro. It's
boy?
still
playing.
Who's my
working.
You
boy?
playing games right now.
Who's my
You
boy?
playing these
My
word
Philly
games right
bias is
now,
still
bro.
working, bro. I'm
Hey, who's
standing
my
I
on
boy?
business
understand. It's all
for the
good.
city.
I'm
Listen,
I'm putting
man.
it
going.
down for the
Hey
city,
Ray,
Listen,
man.
Hey,
if
it's
he
oh,
all
you talking
good.
about?
No, it's
Boots could
cool.
beat all
I'm
them
not
dudes
worried
at
about it. I just
154. Who
want
wants smoke with Boots at 154? That's my question. Who wants smoke
to.
with
Yeah.
Boots at 154? Virgil, y'all can't say Virgil because y'all was trying to act like Boots was scared of Virgil. Soon as Boots, you know what I'm saying, handled his business at 147, he was trying to get unified. He
Man, there's
handled
all
his
type of
business, and then what?
lawsuits
He's
being
straight up
created right
there.
now
And now
behind
what
this
we
as
hear, we
well.
got people putting
Yeah,
restraining orders on this guy. Come
Oh
on,
he
my
man.
went
God.
straight
Yeah,
up
come
there
on.
and bought a
It shouldn't
tune-up.
be nobody saying nothing negative about Boots when we see how people ducking and dodging to get away from him, man,
Bro,
and putting
if
out
he would have
restraining
just fought
orders. They fighting with each other. They got
Fire,
their own. They got their
are we
own
forgetting what
network
Turkey
telling
He
them they
said?
got
snapped,
to
bro.
make the fight, man. Come on.
Are we forgetting what Turkey said?
They
Turkey
own
said,
network is
Tur-
telling them they
no,
better make the fight
yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
trying to. They own network saying,
Are
look,
we
y'all
forgetting
ducking.
what
Y'all ain't
Turkey
ducking
said
this
though?
time.
Turkey
what
said it
Turkey
was
say,
hard as
Joseph?
hell for him to find a fight for Bakram. And I thought Boots was the person that was gonna handle that work.
Take
Boots wanted
everybody
the
out.
It
tune
was
up.
too
He
hard for
the
him to find a fight for him.
he
Boots
the
wanted the
assassinator.
tune up,
It's
man.
Yeah,
hard to
Boots
find
wanted
a
the
yeah.
tune
fights
up,
for
It was
Boots.
dog.
hard.
Why?
And
Eddie
I knew
Hearn
it.
No,
job is
Soon
no,
cut
he
out
for
took
for him.
that
He having
Bakram.
a
motherfucker,
hard
man.
time
For
because
Tune
Bakram.
up.
I didn't say
For
Boots.
Bakram.
I
For
said for
Bakram.
Lima
Bakram.
beating.
That's
Lima
what
beating
Turkey
that
Yo,
said.
nigga.
you
Bakram don't
funny,
want it
bro.
with
All
Boots,
right,
man. Stop it.
get back to Keish,
Oh,
get
he
He
back
don't
to
do
want
not
it.
want it
Keyshawn,
with
bro.
Boots,
Oh, he
man.
don't want it.
Get back to
Oh, he don't
Keyshawn.
want
Get
it.
back
I
to
don't know about
Keyshawn.
that.
We good. We good. Establish
No,
that
no,
Keyshawn conversation,
that
bro.
nigga be
Get back to
ducking.
Keyshawn. I'm
No,
good.
that nigga be ducking. That nigga be ducking.
Who,
Keyshawn versus
Keyshawn?
Lamont, a good fight,
No,
man.
Ain't ready
I'm
now.
gonna
You gotta
watch it
sound that.
now.
You gotta sound like that. I was talking trash to Devin Haney. I was like 7-0, saying I'm ready now. I'm knowing damn well I wasn't ready now. I was going 8-round fights.
Yeah.
I know I ain't ready now. You gotta sound that way though.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yo, you can apply that to
Damn!
now, bro. You can apply that
Hey
to now.
man,
You know
Damn!
he ain't ready to fight
Andy
Devin,
should have
man.
listened to that and not fought Muratola.
Hey, what's up? What's up,
Andy
Blaze?
Cruz should have listened to that. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What
Man,
you
what's
mean
going
Andy Cruz should have
on?
listened to that, bro?
Hold on. Hey, Flyer, let me talk to Blaze real quick.
What's up, bro? What's
All
up,
right,
my
you
boy?
can talk to Blaze, but go ahead.
His
You can
man,
talk to Blaze.
his man's out here looking real fraudulent right now, bruh.
Hey, he's talking about Keyshawn, Bud Light?
I
Yeah.
just wanted to show this
Yeah,
to
look,
Blaze.
look. Hey, look, I'm glad you came up. I'm
I
glad
just
you
wanted to
came
show
up.
you this,
I had
Blaze.
no, bro. I had Andy winning that fight, but hold up. Hey, but Jonathan. Hey, I
Yeah.
told you wasn't here, but I had to tell him it's Thursday, right? Remember on Saturday, I was like, give him 7 days to file his paperwork. I'm waving the white flag now, Jonathan. I ain't even wait till Saturday.
He's
You
still
feel me
clout
for
chasing
Keyshawn?
Debo name. We talking about Debo ducking and he ain't putting no
Yeah,
paperwork
they
in and
both they both saying they ducking.
And he's setting
But
up
I
a
told you
fight.
he don't put
He's
the
setting up a
paperwork
fight
in.
on the side.
he don't put the paperwork in,
Did
man. And
He
I
he is
get
tried to
around
delayed
these
warn
parts,
signing.
y'all?
bro.
I tried
That's
to
the
warn
Yeah.
y'all. He's
underwater
staying at
walker.
140. He trying to fight another 140 counter.
Yeah,
He ain't
yeah,
never
you
moving
right, you
up.
right, you right, Johnny, you
Then he
right,
calling
Johnny.
out Lewis. He calling out Lewis Crocker still like Lewis Crocker ain't got Liam Peril problems. What's he doing?
Uh,
Man, and Lamont
yeah.
Roach a 135 pounder, really.
But don't trip. But see, y'all hands is tied up. Y'all got a Ryan problem now, so y'all can't even worry about little
We ain't
Keyshawn,
got no
man, right
Ryan
now.
power.
Y'all
Ryan
got a
ducking.
Ryan problem, man. Y'all got a
Ryan
Ryan
ducking.
problem.
We ain't got no
Y'all got a
Ryan
Ryan
problem.
problem.
We cool.
Ryan's
We go
listen,
fight
man.
anybody. We do what we
Like I
want.
told y'all, Ryan's like the Joker in The
Nah.
Dark Knight to y'all.
To you.
I'm
To
trying to tell
you.
you, he done created all this chaos. I'm trying to tell you, I
Nah.
told y'all, and the crazy part about it is
Y'all like that
y'all gonna
nigga.
run around. No, because look, it ain't me, bro. I'm just warning you. I fuck with
No,
the
you
Hanos
are.
clan.
No,
I just
trolling. You
disagree with
trolling.
y'all sometimes. No,
You
listen
Yo,
to me.
trolling.
You think I'm trolling? Wait till all them little gray guys come in with the
Yo,
Ryan Shed
Blaze.
Club and you guys is
Yo,
going back and forth
Blaze.
with them guys. You think
Blaze.
I'm
Don't
trolling?
don't pressure
Please.
make diamonds.
Man, yeah,
Hey man.
listen,
Hey.
listen, check this out. I rocks with the Hanos clan because all Devin gotta do is keep handling his business. See, I can tell you to take Boots off the list. I can argue with y'all all day, but when he lines
Boots
up
on
his
the
next
list.
fight and handle his business, then Haney's still the guy. So it's like, you feel me? We just gonna banner. It's good. Like B, I don't hold none of them because you see me, I'll throw them off my boat quick if the information change the next day. I don't hold allegiance to none of these boxers. Straight up on everything. I just want to see good fights.
Yeah, no, we ain't taking nobody off the list. They there for a reason. We gonna double
Man,
back.
take Boots off the list, man.
Nah, he's staying on the list. Cause
Y'all
if
don't
he
want to
get a
fight that
belt,
man.
if he get them belts from Xander,
Yeah, he
Man,
gotta
oh
get
he's on
that
the
yeah.
work.
list.
He gotta get that work.
If he get them belts from Xander, he getting that, and you know
If
Hey,
that.
hey,
Xander get them
Blaze, you
belts,
heard
Devin ain't gonna want to fight
Blaze,
Boots.
you heard what
You're
Bill
a
said
liar.
though. Hey, Blaze, you heard what Bill
She
said.
crazy.
Bill said they all food. Some of them just gonna be tough to swallow.
But
That's
this
it.
is what I'm trying to tell you. Look what Bill also said in that video. Y'all gotta respect the game. So that's what I'm saying. It'd be like y'all young cats, y'all don't respect like your elders and go against tradition, man. Y'all shun that tradition. Even Bill, man, Bill said that list is disrespectful. Bill told Andre Ward, he said, "Hey,
Yeah, that list is very
did any?" That's what
we
I'm
know.
trying to tell you. So it's like, did anybody
Yeah.
put you on the list, Andre Ward, or somebody had you on the list? You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying
So
to
let
tell
me ask you
y'all
this.
is like, y'all got to take
So
all the
so
smoke because
so can we ask you
everybody on
this,
the list can
Blaze?
come at y'all crazy behind that
What
Blaze.
disrespectful
when
shit.
when when is
Hold
damn
on. My
no
guy
Let me
smoke?
ask
Rich
you this,
came on the
Blaze.
panel. Let Rich get the floor for a minute, y'all. Rich was
No,
good, bro.
no, no, no. I'm just listening, but I just, man, I feel like a lot of people, man. It's kind of hate. No, not saying you, Blaze, but it's kind of hate when y'all just be ignoring everything that Ryan Garcia be saying. It's like people just. It's like
Just get
all through
past it.
all through over here, you just hear people keep blaming it on Devin Haney, but y'all ignore everything that Ryan say too.
Hold up,
Before,
hold up. Let
before,
me tell
before,
you.
before,
But look,
wait,
bro,
before
we
all this
can't win with
situation,
Ryan,
before
though,
all
bro.
this
Y'all
stuff,
know that.
it's not like it's
I
we
don't
don't
think about that nigga no more.
Hey man,
bro.
y'all didn't act like
Oh,
Ryan didn't say
y'all
fuck all
stop cutting him off.
niggers.
Let him land his plane. Let him cook, y'all.
No, I just feel like I just feel like this is like I done heard it like a year ago. I done heard Oscar, and 2 years ago I done heard Oscar and Ryan Garcia said out their mouth, said he not getting a fight rematch. Oscar said for what? We don't need to give him a rematch. I done heard that like years, like damn near a year and a half ago. So I feel like people just like as soon as Bill says something, people jump up and down and say, "Oh, Bill said this, Bill said that." They just take one thing out of 30, 40 other things that he say, and they just go by that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Nah,
people
the
just
thing
got.
what I be telling y'all
I
is
feel like
like
I
when
feel
y'all
like I
call
feel
me
like we got.
trolling y'all, when y'all
I
say
feel
I
like
be trolling
Oh,
y'all,
hold,
I be
hold on,
trolling
bro.
y'all
You
with
cutting him
Ryan,
off.
bro.
He's still cooking,
Oh,
bro.
I thought he was
No, no,
done.
I'm not.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying. I feel like we gotta wait from a month or 2 months from now when contracts get sent out and all that stuff. We just fresh and keep calling all these niggas ducks, and they ain't even been. You know what I'm saying? A month or two
Listen,
months,
bro.
3 months.
I
This shit
just be
run
trying
through
to
the floor.
I be messing with y'all because I be trying to get y'all prepared for the other nonsense. Because the fact of the matter is, like I said, man, when Ryan got a belt, they created a monster. Let's not forget Ryan's racist. Let's not forget Ryan is a buster. Let's not forget that we all just waiting for Ryan to lose. And even was like hoping weak ass Barrios was gonna beat him. You see what
No,
I'm
we don't
saying?
care
So it's
about him.
like y'all forgetting that. Nah, you don't care about him, but it don't matter. That tape is still there. Brian on the Auster ring whooped Devin's ass. You feel me? And
No,
he's going and
we
he's and
wanted
he's and they're
Ryan to
gonna
lose because
and
he wouldn't
anytime you
fight
say
because
and
we knew he
anytime
wasn't
somebody
going to
say
try to
Devin's
fight Devin.
name,
That's why
they're gonna say
we wanted
Ryan.
Ryan to
And it
lose
makes it
because we
even
knew he
worse
wasn't
because they're
going to
in the
try to fight
same
Devin. We knew he
division.
But
was going to
And
you
they
keep
exactly
bringing up
still
what he
this.
doing
losing.
now, bro.
You keep bringing up this tape, Blaze. All right, bro, he got beat up.
No, you got
Flip flop is this shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't crazy be flipping the shit.
I
Blaze,
bet
you
If
you
got to
never
Ryan
stop
even
ain't
flip
ducking,
watched
I
it.
don't
flopping,
know what it
Blaze. You got
is.
to stop flip
If
flopping,
Ryan
bro.
ain't
It's
ducking, I don't know
boxing,
what it
bro.
is.
I'm not flip flopping, bro. I'm telling you what y'all
You are,
dealing with.
bro. You
You
ain't
ain't,
see the
no, I ain't
video. It
telling what
said
y'all
It's
dealing with.
boxing.
Flip flop is this shit. Flip flop shit on.
I
yeah,
told
bro.
you
It's
Ryan was the
boxing,
Joker.
bro. Yeah, it's boxing, bro. It happened. He got cheated. Oh well,
Yeah,
bro. We went
He
on
the
to the
I
joker to
next.
know.
you.
No, what I'm just trying to tell you is like what to the industry, bro, to the boxing game, to how they throw shit in the game.
All
This is
right,
why
if
you can't
No,
Ryan the
nobody
it's
uni.
not
This is
Joker,
why
that.
these guys can't
if
unify
Ryan
and
the
shit at
Joker,
147 and shit. He ain't gonna fight
if
nobody.
Ryan the Joker, Devin Freddy Krueger, because he in all these niggas' dreams. Them niggas don't want to step to him.
I mean, I
Hey,
guess,
hey, you
who
heard?
you
Hey,
saying
and you
don't want to
just said
step
it
to him ain't
yourself.
nobody to really be scoffing at.
You just said it yourself, Blaze. The list is disrespectful. Well, why
The list
niggas
is
ain't jumping out
disrespectful.
there? Why niggas ain't jumping out there then?
Jumping out
All
where?
them niggas.
Who?
Hey,
I'm
Niggas
too
saying,
ain't
bad
trying to
we
jump
too
out the
bad we
crib.
couldn't get this fight right here.
who?
G-Mon box. We couldn't get this fight right here, man. Rolly ducked.
Yeah,
Rolly
Rolly pulling
ducking
up his
hard.
panties and he ran
He
away.
ducking
That's what he
hard
did.
too, man. He ducking hard. Man. I didn't expect that from Rolly. Rolly really ducking.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rolly
nah,
know what
Rolly,
it
that was
is,
crazy.
man.
Rolly just that was just a straight duck, like a unashamed. He was
Yeah.
unashamed, and I was like, damn, you just be a bitch then. Okay, that's
He
cool.
got Rolly
He
ducking. You
stand
got
on it.
Keyshawn clout chasing. Ryan, he pump faking. You know, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on.
God man,
He
boxing
still
just
ducking.
messed up
I
because ain't
mean,
nobody fighting who they supposed to be fighting, man. It's just that simple. Nobody is.
You
That's
forgot to
why it's
mention
like,
Eddie
bro,
ducking too, right?
call this shit out.
Yeah,
Eddie
I don't know
protecting his
what Eddie
boy.
doing.
yeah.
Eddie, man,
I didn't
Eddie
really
Eddie
mention
protecting
that because
ridiculous.
Crocker.
Crocker ain't really no duck. He want to get out there. It's just he can't.
Why? Why
Eddie
is
Hearn
that?
won't let him. That's why
Eddie
Eddie Hearn
Hearn.
is
Okay.
maneuvering around him.
That's then you ain't a grown man if you let this other man tell you, you feel me, you can't catch no smoke. I don't give none of nobody
Now,
no
now
M's.
what we
That's why
need
it's
to be
like
looking out
Crocker's
for,
yeah,
we
Crocker's
this
weak
was
anyways.
hey Blaze. Remember I told you this. What we need to be looking out for is because Rolly got that mandatory, and guess who he signed to? He signed to Eddie, and I don't think he gonna beat him. We
Who's
need to
the
be looking.
mandatory?
His name is Igasol or something like that. I seen him fight a couple
Gearsaw.
times. Yeah,
Gearsaw.
Giasov. Yeah,
Gearsaw? I gotta go
yeah,
watch some tape on him.
yeah. Rolly not beating him, so we need to be looking out. Is Devin gonna sound like a 3-fight deal once Eddie got
David
two
Toussaint, salute,
champions?
bro.
Now I
Nah,
think that's
Devin
a
ain't signing no
possibility.
3-fight deal. But see, that's the
No,
thing.
but
That's the list. The list to make it
if
so that you
Eddie
don't
got
sign.
if Eddie got two champions, I think he might consider it.
No, that's why you
Well,
guys
you
talking
gotta.
about going up and fighting Xander.
No,
Xander's
I'm
your
saying
best fight after
if that
Ryan,
don't
bro.
happen, and Giasov get this belt, I think he might consider it.
Man, you guys will fuck around and be fighting Catterall. You be fighting your own
Nah,
mandatory. You're
he ain't got
mandatory.
a
You're
mandatory for
mandatory.
like he got what
18
12
months.
more months, 12 more
Man,
months.
you'll
he
be
gonna
fighting
do it
somebody that's
voluntary, but
just
that's all
ranked on the
right.
list,
That's all
voluntary.
right.
That's what I'm saying. That's all right. That's
That's all right.
okay.
It is
That's a
okay.
bot. That's a
It is
that's
He ain't
that's
okay.
fighting
within.
nobody in the
That's okay.
That
WBO.
is
He
And
okay.
can't
Catterall
touch.
and
Everybody does it.
Catterall and Catterall tough too, though. So I'd
Nah,
like to see that
Catterall
fight.
ain't tough for Devin. He just gonna be a
No, I
bunch of
mean
Two
not
bad
for
cents.
Devin.
knocks.
Xander
No,
might
listen to me,
be
listen to me,
available
listen to
because
me. He
Josh
ain't a
Teller not
can.
trying to
He
make
can
the
get
fight. I mean, not Josh Teller.
I was
Devin
gonna
will
say
get
that's the third
credit.
time you said Josh Taylor.
Josh Kelly.
Devin
Josh Kelly.
Devin
Not
will
he
get
not trying to
credit
make
for
the fight.
beating Catterall. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Ray,
not a
You know
can.
all them look alike.
Nah, it's messed up. Listen.
Hey,
I ain't mad at him, right?
Don't
Because
Bozy coach
I
Catterall?
was calling
Yeah.
what's his name the other
Yeah,
night.
that's what
I
I'm
was calling
saying. Come
him.
on, man.
Yeah, but that's what's gonna get him in trouble because he over there doing that standing up
I
and
was
shit.
calling
Devin
Tony.
gonna drop
Yeah, I
his
was calling
ass.
Tony Harris and Jamel Herring, bro.
I don't
Yeah, I
got
So
remember
Catterall
that. I
winning at
remember
all, bro.
Hey,
I don't
Dank,
got
you
Catterall having
serious,
a
bro?
chance.
Yo, Dank said Josh Kelly just called out Ryan Garcia.
that. Yeah, he
Yeah, he
did
Are
that.
you
did.
yeah,
serious,
Yeah,
bro? bro.
He did do
Yeah,
that. He did
They
that. He
yeah,
did that like 2 days ago.
You
yeah.
Yeah,
calling out
see,
Ryan
Yeah,
Garcia, but you don't
And
wanna
Boots did.
fight Xander
yo,
Zayas to
Josh Kelly.
unify?
Ryan
Listen,
out too.
listen,
Ryan
yo,
is the
Throw him in
Joker,
the
man.
trash,
frequent,
man.
Ryan's
frequent,
A side.
frequent.
Ryan's A side, bro.
Boots
I'm
called
telling you.
out Ryan. Josh Kelly called out Ryan. He's a money fight for
Yeah,
some of these
Ryan holds
fighters,
the
bro.
He's
cards right now.
No,
That's what
I
I'm
Ryan's
see.
saying.
A
Like
No,
side.
listen,
he
listen. I
holds
can
The
all the
see
big
Boots
Joker,
call.
man.
I
He
know
big
why I can see
Trump,
Boots
man.
calling
Trying
him
to tell
out.
you.
Know why I can see Boots calling him out because he called Boots out.
Yeah.
When Boots was
Nah,
at
he said
147, he
he,
was
No,
he
he was
said
pump
some
he
faking.
worked
disre.
for
Nah, he
Boots.
said some
Yes, he worked for
disrespectful shit
Boots.
about Boots just a couple
Yeah.
days ago. So I
He said
understand
some
why he said that.
disrespectful shit about all of us.
No, I'm talking about what he said
He
about
told me
Boots
Yeah, he
straight
though.
up
definitely
with
did,
everything.
man.
Not
I ain't
not
That's why
for
I
forgot.
don't see
sure.
why that people even stand next
Yo,
to him, man. I
Flyer,
don't see
Flyer,
why
No,
people defend him on anything.
Flyer.
No,
This
I'm
what we
talking about
can't.
what he
This
said
what we
about
can't
Boots
cap
though,
about though.
Blaze.
Ryan is the trump card right now. He is the A
he's the
side
Trump,
to
big
everybody.
Trump. Yeah, he's the big
Yeah.
Joker.
He hold the cards. But
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
but
he
will
the A
he's
still
side
call
to
him a
them
duck.
niggas.
he's a
I
side
will
to
still call
everybody
him a
but
duck
Tank right now.
because
Nah, he
every
the A
fight.
side to them niggas. When he fight Dev, that's
He got a
He's a
tournament,
belt,
so that
bro.
side.
shit don't matter.
He
He's
he
a
got a belt.
bro.
He
He's
A
a
side.
side, bro.
Nah,
I
he probably
He's
walk
a
out
side from
last
the
for
business
sure.
standpoint,
But I'm
homie.
talking about from the money side. We don't. They ain't gonna
He's
know
the
how much
social
each other
media
getting.
star.
They ain't gonna know
Yeah,
how
it
much
don't
each other
matter
getting.
about the money with that because
Yeah, bro.
Devin, his purse is already set.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It don't
He already
matter.
got his deal already. So whatever they negotiate with Turkey or whatever, they get
That's
what
on
they get.
him. Will he walk out last? Probably. That don't matter though. He still got to get in the ring.
Devin already got the paper he gonna get, so it don't matter. There ain't no A side with Turkey, man. So the A
Now,
side conversation
now with
is
everybody
useless,
else,
bro.
with everybody else like Boots and stuff, because I don't think that's a turkey fight. Yeah, he gonna be the A side.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no split. You know what I'm saying? With Turkey, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it is. Yeah, Turkey dropping the bags, and they gonna pick up the bags and go ahead and fight, man.
Yeah.
If Ryan could
Ryan
stop
hold all
ducking,
the
man.
cards right now. But he still is a duck if he don't fight Devin Haney. I don't care what nobody say.
He is. He already a duck. You already talking about he's still trying to make that fight. You didn't hear what I said earlier? I said this man talking about he'll go to 140 now. He
Yeah.
doubled down on what his dad said, bro. Like it's crazy. Right? This guy claimed that he couldn't make 140 with Devin.
No, hold on.
He
I feel
claimed
like if
no,
he
he
go to
claimed he
140,
struggled.
I feel like if he
Listen,
go to 140, Shakur need to hold him to his word when negotiation starts. He don't need to budge on nothing. Don't budge on
And
nope.
nothing.
he's
Cause he
not
put
Exactly.
doing
everything
that.
out there.
Exactly.
Don't
I
budge.
agree.
Mauricio's
I
not letting him
agree.
Don't
do that.
budge. Cause he
Mauricio's
really
not
giving
letting him do
Shakur.
that.
He letting up his A side for Shakur. So Shakur need to stand on it.
Mauricio is not gonna let him do that.
Nah, we know that's not gonna happen, Blaze. We
Mauricio
just
he ain't
saying
gonna
what
lose
if.
that belt. He wouldn't if he lose
Mauricio,
at
it don't
140, he
matter.
gonna keep his belt.
Mauricio is not gonna allow him to fight at 140, homie.
Nah, that's facts.
I don't care what y'all talking about. They pushed him
Yeah,
into
No,
that
he'll
he
let
belt.
him.
don't.
He's gonna fight for
Nah,
that belt
nah,
Y'all
next.
nah,
need
He's
to
gonna
nah.
fight
call.
for
I
that belt
disagree. I
next.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Blaze.
disagree.
fight for that belt next.
Yeah,
He
Blaze.
With
going
no
But y'all
listen,
need to
retaliation
call.
clause.
Y'all need to call me the
right now,
oracle.
He's gonna fight for that belt next.
I
Yeah, y'all
don't know,
need to.
man. Listen.
He's
Hey,
not doing
Ray and
nothing else,
Blaze. Y'all
bro.
need to call
Trust
me
me.
the oracle because I said this shit a month before the fight. What he was gonna say and all that shit. Shit playing out.
We don't, but ain't nobody say he'd say 140 and pump fake like
I
that. I'm
said
telling
that
you, he's
shit.
a
I said
joker,
it.
bro.
I
He's
said
a
it.
because look, bro, he had trouble getting to 147. There's no way he's going down to 140.
No, I'm not saying he gonna
You feel
do it.
me?
I said he was gonna say it.
Well,
Exactly.
if
Okay,
he
I
start
agree.
now,
He's a pump
and
faker. No, no.
if he do it naturally, he start right
Hey,
now. He might
but
be able to.
Hell nah, he ain't making it. He
but
gonna
think
die.
about it though. Even
But here's
even
the
if you
thing.
just let's just be smart though. Let's just be smart about this. It don't make sense. He's A
No,
Exactly.
side. He's
That's
A
the end
side.
result.
He's A side. He shouldn't have to put any restrictions on
he
himself, and
putting it
he's
on
not gonna
himself.
put
No,
because
no,
he's just
no,
talking. That's why I
no.
try
He
to tell
He
doing
you
what
he's
putting
a
it on
his
joker.
dad
himself.
said it. He
I
No,
doubling
know, but
down.
it
no,
don't
he putting
matter.
it on himself. And he
He's
doubled
not gonna.
down with like 3, 4 tweets.
I
Yup.
know,
Talking
but
about
he
I can
says
put
a
my
bunch
mind
of
to anything.
he
If
says a
he's
bunch of
saying that,
shit that they
Shakur
don't
need to hold
mean,
him to
bro.
his word.
No,
That's all Shakur need to
Blaze.
do.
They just talked
So
about if
hold
they
on,
really.
hold on, time out. Hold on. We're
Shit's a
not gonna
pump
miss
fake,
that. We're
bro.
not gonna miss what he just said. Hold on. I'm glad
Shakur
you said
can't.
that. No, I'm glad you said that. He says a lot of things he don't mean. So all that shit
Exactly.
about him
That's what I'm
wanting to
trying to
fight
tell you.
Dev
He's
and
full of
all this
shit,
other
bro.
shit, I'm glad you said that because he
He's
don't
not
want
about to
none of these
fight
fights, bro. He
nobody.
don't want no rematches.
He's not about
He
to fight
wants.
nobody.
I'm
Hey,
glad
Flyer,
you said it.
look at 2 Cents protecting her son.
Nah, that's 2 cents. That's 2 cents second favorite fighter. Her favorite fighter
He
is
always
Rolly.
got that
Her favorite
motherly
fighter is
energy for
Rolly, but
Ryan
that's her
Garcia,
second
man.
favorite fighter. That's 2 cents second. Ryan is 2 Cent's second favorite fighter.
And Rolly her first fam.
Rolly's the first.
Like the special ed kids.
You say he has never made 140. You right about that. But he damn sure made 136.
Hey y'all, I ain't mean to stay on for so long. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and talk
All right,
some
all right.
boxing.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm ready to pack it up. I might come back
All right,
later
man,
though, y'all.
fire.
Maybe late night. Yeah, salute to
All right,
everybody who
bet.
showed
It's
up,
all
man. I
good. Salute
appreciate
to the
y'all in the
panel.
chat. Yeah, salute to everybody who showed up on the panel. Y'all smash the like button on the way out, man. The likes looking disgusting, man. We missing like 11 likes. Y'all know I don't get that many people in here. We
Yeah,
need all the
we
likes we
know
could get.
that's Cornelius Burnett. Not liking.
No, that's my guy. Shout out to Cornelius. I ain't
That's
see
my
him in
guy
here yet.
too, bro. Yeah, he was in the
I ain't
chat. I'm
see
just
him yet.
messing with him. That's my dog.
Yeah, salute to him, man. If he is in here, salute to all of y'all. I'm gonna shut it down, y'all. I'm packing it up.
Word.
Salute, Ray.
All right, peace out.